Michael, you're early. Did you run out of snacks? Willard, thank you very much for coming in. Michael, thank you for coming in. Oh, I hear background noise. I gotta go fix that. Survival, thank you very much for coming in. Avid, hello, hello. Whoop. So I have a pole in the water. I have a line in the water. Uncle Josh, thank you so much for coming in. Michael caught a fish when I was on my way here. I got to see photos. It was a good one. Try to get out of the way of the poles. Hooks and Hammocks, thank you for coming in. Duggar, hello. Noah, hello. Dad's over here.
Hi, buddy.
I'm sure he'll. Oop, got my fingers in the screen. I'm sure he'll come over in a minute. Oop. Got my fingers in the screen. Maria, thank you so much for coming in. So when I got here, Michael got me all set up, and I had to practice casting. That was a hot mess. But we're out. So we're at Yauhannah Landing, and that's in Conway, South Carolina. Oh, Mike Costello, thank you so much for coming in. And this is on the PD River, and we have
Big PD.
The big PD. We're not on the little PD. We're on the big PD. We have 5 poles out. We could potentially have 8, but I don't know if we have enough room for that. So my pole is the one that doesn't have the reflective tape on it, closest to the bucket, with my secret sauce. We have 14 fabulous people in the house already. Thank you all so much, very much for coming in. Oh yeah, Noah's in Pigeon Forge. That's awesome. CBC, thank you so much for coming in. P City, hello, hello. Hello, Michael, as Lori says. He always feels like he's in trouble.
Oh, me?
Yeah, every time I call you Michael, you always say, I always feel like I'm in trouble. Driving home and listening. That's always fun. And I'm in the way of the poles. Always going to be in the way. So I'm running that ugly stick that I was showing off the other night, showing everybody the little catfish that's on there. It's probably the only catfish I'm going to end up with on there. You never know. So I had to show that off. And I am running chicken for bait. I have a couple different mixes that I'm trying, and I know you're all going to laugh at me, but right now what's out there is a honey and brown sugar chicken. So that's all gooeyed up and coated up.
I just got your notification live.
You got a notification?
Yeah, you're live.
And then I do also have chicken that is soaking up in sweet and sour sauce. And then I just have regular salted chicken in a mixture of chicken hearts or livers or something of that nature. I see Tom in the house. I didn't see Tom. I saw you say hello to him.
Oh, fishy, fishy.
Oh, I guess I can see more than 3 people at a time. So apparently I just wasn't paying attention the other night. So sorry. So I guess I shouldn't give away yours. Michael will post his catch. Noah, he did get a nice fish out here before I got here, so I'm sure he'll post that up or send you a picture or send you, yeah. Eric, thank you so much for coming in. Ooh, I just bumped that out.
You see your pole a little bit.
A little bit. So apparently I do need to, well, I wasn't planning on doing
Got
night.
some reflection tape at the house on you.
I really wasn't planning on doing night fishing, obviously, by myself. So I'm only going to be out here doing that if Michael comes out with me, or if I go out with Michael.
Oh no, I ain't coming no more. Today's my last time.
Yeah, see, it scrolls by and I can't check it because then my fingers are in the camera like you always do.
What's up, Bubba? No, ask me to come into the screen.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta run away.
Well, I wanted to scroll back and see what I'm missing.
You're not missing nothing. I'll let you know if you miss something. Everybody's just saying hi to one another. She loves this YouTube stuff. What's up, Dobbs? LG, Maria, Mike Cole. I know. What up, buddy? No, I didn't get no text from you except for the one earlier, son. I caught a nice channel cat, buddy. Nice channel cat. I'll post a video of it later. What's up? How you just gonna? I come in, you take off. This is your life.
I went to go read.
She's got like 4 different devices set up. You guys, she brought a table out here, like a picnic table. It's like foldable. Right. She got everything but the kitchen sink. She got a little tent in her car over there. She's doing a DMV. All right, I'm going to sit back down. My feet are cold.
He's just jealous. It's all good though. It's a whole lot of lives going on today. Oh, I'm in the way of my pole. That's the one that's going to hit this one right behind me. Bam.
Hey, stand on that side. There you go.
I was on this side. Whose live is this? I'm just kidding. So apparently, I don't know how I can. All right, that's my pole. That's got the honey and brown sugar chicken. I think there's a bunch of different stuff on these poles, and I'll let Michael do his rundown, but right over there is where the fish was that we caught the last time and the one he caught this evening. I'm too far over, but
just use your finger.
That way.
Look at the screen and point. There you go. We have them labeled as 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yum, honey and brown sugar. I don't know. I've never heard anybody talk about it, but I just figured I'd try it. I'm like, if I was a fish, I'd eat it. It's sweet. I don't know. My big thing was I really wanted to try the. Timmy, thank you so much for coming in. Did you catch anything? I'm sorry I popped out so quickly. Not supposed to put a flavor of chicken out there. That you, and then I lost it. Oh, we're not supposed to tell that stuff? If you're using a flavor of chicken. Timmy put it. I'd scroll, but I think I can. Oh, did I just time somebody out?
Everybody's got their own secret.
I just touched you, P City. That's what happened. Yeah, see, I can't touch it because then I'm going to either time somebody out.
Just tap it again. There you go. You're good.
Nothing at all today. I'm sorry. Yeah, and there were a whole lot of lives on today, I think. I mean, I don't have that many people in my list, but I know Becca was saying that she had something like, I don't know, 11 people or something that were live. So, big day for it. But
Wednesday. Oh, sorry, I'm talking no.
That's all right. No, can you hear him in the background? But anyway, yeah, it's actually too, to me, I think when I was saying in yours that I was going to be out here freezing or whatnot, and you said it wasn't that bad out, and it isn't really. I took my heavy jacket off, so I'm pretty stoked about that. And I think tomorrow was the day that's supposed to be in the 60s, so that's not too bad.
I'll shut up, Uncle Josh.
Sadly, we can hear you. Oh yeah, hit the thumbs up. I'm not really sure what that does when you hit the thumbs up, but that's the thing, I guess. I guess it means it's a good video and people will come watch it.
Put you out in the YouTube algorithm.
I'll be out there. Now, I just put this on, I think, just to have a little bit of something around my neck, but I'm really not too bad right now. And yes, I did bring my camping table, my fold-up camping table that I bring with me. So I had him rolling. I also brought my jet boil. He didn't know that either, but
what?
I did bring my jet boil too because I planned on hanging tough, and I'm going to make coffee. Oh, and I did bring him coffee and donuts.
Thank you.
It's aside from the traffic going over that, there is a bridge over there, the Yauhannah Bridge, I guess. Yeah, an algorithm. Algorithm
Come on, Yankee.
thing.
I'll shut up, Timmy.
Oh, the more thumbs up, the more YouTube will share your live. That's all right, though.
No one wants donut.
It's probably better to not have that many people out there and seeing my stuff. Sunfish, thank you so very much for coming in. Wow, this stuff just pops on by. Unfortunately, we can still hear Mike. You want a donut, Noah? Guess what flavor they are? You get 3 guesses. I bet you guess on the first try, though. Wandering, thank you so very much for coming in. I appreciate it greatly. Yeah, so we were really actually, I think I was saying earlier in the chat, well, I was supposed to be working and I was in everybody else's lives, but trying to pop in where I could. But we originally had planned on being out here for tomorrow and just kind of coming out and doing the day fishing for a while. And of course, I work on Monday. I wouldn't have been able to hang that long, but Boston cream? Nope. They're donut holes, they're donut holes. What? What?
Munchkins is what they're called.
Munchkins. They're donut holes. Jelly donuts? No, they're munchkins, no, so you got to guess again. I'll let you start over. In the munchkin family.
Tell them they're daddy's favorite.
But anyway, yeah. So the big plan was to come out here for tomorrow, but the weather is supposed to be like really crappy. It's just going to be downpouring. I mean, heavy downpours. Although it's supposed to be 60 degrees, so that's not bad, but the downpouring rain just would have been nasty. However, I do have a 10 by 10 tent also. But with the winds are supposed to kick up and be 20-mile-per-hour gusts, so we decided to come tonight, and I can hang tough. I don't have to be to work tomorrow. But the later I'm out, the later I'll sleep through tomorrow. I may not see tomorrow. But if I catch a fish, I don't care. And that'll be interesting. And of course, no matter, oh, you're close, Noah. Well, not really. How many guesses was that? That's the first one on the munchkins, chocolate munchkins. Nope, negative. Yeah, really crappie is right. Or are we talking fish? Crappie. If anybody has never been in my lives, my last few, you'll know that I'm not going to follow your conversations, and I just make stuff up as I go. But yeah, it's supposed to be, the 20-mile-per-hour gusting pumpkin munchkins. That's guess number 2. It's his favorite. Oh. Apparently, you know his favorite. Oh, no, he says negative. Absolutely not. Negative. Jelly munchkins? Nope, negative. Come on, son. If I give you a hint, how about this? It's something that you might put in a muffin or in your pancakes, if you like that sort of thing. Well, that light is bright. Bright light. Ooh. Wow. Pretty much. Let's stand back here. Yeah, so very lucky that it's fairly comfortable. But I was prepared because I even brought my sleeping bag for if I had to snuggle up. Because it gets cold. There you go, sunfish. There you go, Noah. Ding, 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 ding. We have some winners. Huh? Oh, you get blind when you look there and then you look over there. Yeah. Yeah, I can see the difference your tape makes. I have a pole. I have a pole in the water. Well, I have line in the water. My pole's not in the water yet. Although, when I was casting, yeah. I'm glad I didn't do that on the live stream. Huh? Actually, those look good. I guess they look pretty good in the picture, the poles. Oh, there must be a delay, Avid. You're late on the guessing. Negative, Tom. No, I usually do the dock dance. The teetering on the dock. That's my dance. Huh? Yeah, and then when I cast, it's almost like putting a pinky up. I had to put my leg out. Like a girl. I do not like blueberries, sunfish. Blah. I knew, Joss, that you would probably want to see that. Time to check your bait. Let me see you cast. Huh? Yeah, I know. He's being funny. Well, sort of. But I said that too. I'm like, oh, they might want to see me cast it. Yeah, it was actually after 15 tries? I did. I wing-dinged it right out there. Wing-dinged it. And my bait stayed on, so that's a good thing. No fish dance. Nope. I only do the dock dance. The teetering on the dock, that's my dance. Tell my dad to do the fish dance. Yeah, Dad does the fish dance. The gummy bear dance, that's funny. I actually haven't even seen anybody doing any fish dances lately. Maybe that's the problem. That's why nobody's catching any fish. What's awesome, Tom, that I do a dock dance? The teetering on the dock? Yep, that's me. Oh, we have 16 fabulous people in the house. In the house. Thank you, thank you. Oh, we're not in the house today. We were in the house the other day. Sunfish. Yeah, I was kind of looking forward to getting out during the day, but um, it turns out Michael was here, as probably most of you already know. He was already here like 2 hours before I even left work and hadn't at that time had any bites. But of course, when I was on my way here, he snagged one up. So you can get to look forward to that picture. Yeah, Sissy would talk him into it.
Oh,
I didn't call her that. Josh did.
I'm not. Noel's ass probably running through the freaking cabin or wherever it is they're at. Sissy, come here.
Oh yeah. They're calling you, Sissy. They're calling you. Ooh, the Green Bay Packers. Yeah, I'm thinking too, Sunfish. That's probably what it is. It's just nobody's been uh, doing the fish dance, so that's why we're not getting anything. That's right. Noah can't. That's exactly what she said too. She said it's okay for everybody else, just not Noah. But that's what she said too. Um. So I was the last time we were down here, and we weren't live, but I posted those pictures on the Facebook for those of you that are on the Facebook. Those pictures that are there with the big bridge, and that landing. That's where we are. And this is where I got a little chicken and was hiding behind Michael because there were big eyes in the woods that were just like blinking, blinking, blinking.
I forgot that flashlight at home.
Huh?
I think I forgot that flashlight at home.
Uh oh. Oh, yeah. So I should do the little. I don't know if I can do this the way you guys do. Hold on. Oh, a glare. Ooh. Uh, God, it's so confusing in this camera to see which way. Anyway, that's what I bought. Trilene Big Cat. 20-pound test. Oh, and I ordered my reel and some line today for um, the super awesome JV Outdoors fishing pole I have coming my way very soon. And actually, I think when I got here, I already got notification that something got shipped already. So, and I only just ordered it today. Um, but I'm not doing that. I'm going to do the unboxing all together of what? Of the reel and the line. The rods do look good. Yeah, except for mine over there. That's just not lit up. It's all right, though. Yeah, it is actually not a bad setup. It was avid in the woods. No. Um, yeah, and there is a little bit more banking area there, but then, of course, the pillows to the bridge are there, too. And then let's see if I can do this better this time. Mm-mm. I was not sure what to get for a lead online because I don't know what I'm doing.
What are you?
Because I go bass fishing, but and I don't think I ever put a leader line on my line for bass fishing, but if I did, I don't remember it. But so I got a little bit confused in that, thinking that it mattered. I didn't know if there was a thickness or a weight, and it would matter based on the line that you have on the pole. So luckily, I had help with that and got the list of stuff that I should get. And then what did I get for hooks? What are they called?
Octopus circle hook.
The octopus
Circle hook.
circle hooks. I got a few different sizes, and I think the only thing I failed on were the snap swivels. Yeah, the snap swivels were a little too small. 4 to 15 pound. Yeah. Yeah, and I try to listen to you guys in your lives and stuff. Like I think I said that the other day. Like if you throw the information out there, and actually Art, um, when he did his last land live, he gave out some really good information there, and he was showing everything he was using. But this stuff goes so fast, and then I still haven't had a chance to go back and take a look at that. But I do try to pay attention to that and try to pick up some of the stuff. So, but everybody's having kind of a slow fishing time. JBT, thank you so much for coming in. If I didn't say hello already, or you just got here, Perfect. I tend to do that. It just goes rolling. I miss the conversations, but when I go back and do the replay, it's always hysterical. I don't know. I think they were hitting on the eel for him, and so I did a little. What I did was right now I got honey. Nothing I've ever heard anybody use, so I just figured I'd put it out there. But the honey and the brown sugar chicken. So I put that out there now, and then I also have chicken that's coated in sweet and sour sauce, and then and before I even did any of that, I had the chicken sitting in sea salt for most of the week, and then yesterday I put some coatings on. So one, I just have plain chicken with the chicken livers, so the blood and all that mixed in there. Oh, that is yummy. So whatever. I have a line in the water and I'm out here. That's all I care about. It's awesome. And I'm going to try to hang tough. It's not too cold. Last time we were here, it was really cold.
It's been out here for 10 minutes.
That's true. I'm not the one that I'm not the one that was out here all night. I mean, for the last couple hours. And I do have wool socks on this time, whereas I did not last time. But oddly enough, I went to, which Michael hates the fact that I went there, to Dick's Sporting Goods, but I was like down here in the South, in New Hampshire. In New Hampshire, I do it all the time. New Hampshire. Go New Hampshire, yes. But wintertime, there's snow most of the time, and the mountains and all of that. So they have all the gear there for that. So coming down here to the South, and I'm going in trying to find the merino wool socks, and I figured Dick's Sporting Goods, that's at home. I'll have that, or even here the Bass Pro Shop has nothing. I couldn't find anything. Nothing for my archery, my compound bow. There was really nothing there. Same thing with the fishing stuff. I don't know what they're selling there, but nothing I need. So we're going around Dick's, and I'm thinking, well, I'll find that. Nope. I said, okay, well, how about I really wanted to get a, what's that brand? I just drew a blank. Carhartt. I really wanted to get the Carhartt, maybe sweatshirt or something with the Carhartt down. Nope, only have it in men's. I said, okay, well, how about a pair of hiking pants? Nope, don't have those either. It's Dick's. So I don't know, this whole down here southern thing is crazy, but Where I finally found my wool socks was at Walmart in the fishing section. So whatever, I'm stoked. We have 21. Nope, 19. It went from 21 to 19. Must have been my sock story. Fabulous people in the house. Uncle Josh and I were singing kind of today. I got him going. We are family. I don't know what else. What else we were doing. He sings way better than I do, though. Yeah, Michael has bibs on now. He likes those. And not heavy.
My clothes from Michigan here. You never know.
Were they Carhartts, JBT? Yeah, it's just dicks. They suck exactly, I guess. I don't know though. I've been finding that a lot down here, but again, it's South Carolina and on the ocean, so I think they really just cater to ocean fishing, and I don't even know if they have the stuff for that because I didn't even go look. Um, and the archery, most when I was looking for the archery club, I was looking for archery as soon as I got down here because I needed an outlet. I wasn't working, and it was crazy. You wouldn't have wanted to be around me then at all. And so I wanted to go find a range. That was the first thing I was looking for. I couldn't find a range, And for some reason, the sand dune archery down by my house came up as being closed. And then when I drove over there and they have a gate, which apparently you just need, at the time I didn't know that, but you need a code to get in to unlock the gate, and then you can just come and go as you want. But I didn't know that at the time. I was looking for a building, something to go into to get out into this range, because that's kind of how it is at home. Um, but finally, I figured out that they are open. I finally got in touch with somebody and became a member of that archery range, and that was awesome because it's the only archery range. Actually, I think there's one out here in Conway. I believe there is an archery store out here, but it's a little ways from the house. No, they don't carry the hunting stuff like they used to, that's for sure. Get Michael going on all that. I don't think JBT was. This is the first time he's been in my chat, so I do not believe he's blue. Huh? Yeah, because I don't have the fancy finagling thingy where I can do that. And if I touch you, you're going to disappear. Huh? Yes. Oh, I guess you are blue. Well, look at that. I'm pretty sure mostly everybody is in there. Everybody that's in there is blue. Dragon, hello, thank you so much for coming. We're hoping to catch a biggin. It gets tough out here. This is a nice location though, although he had a couple of boats when I came in, a couple of boats were pulling out, and the waters, or this water level here is really weird how it goes up and down so quickly.
It won't be like that tomorrow if we get all that rain.
Yeah, tomorrow it's going to end. And then that's the other problem is an inch of rain and everything.
Yeah, remember last week we had water behind us.
Yeah. Yeah, what happens is, like Mike said, well, the fish swim, but what happened was when it rains and everything gets flooded, we can't even get down in here. We can't get to anything. And this is the only landing that I've been at that there hasn't been like a dock that you have to be on. We're actually on a bank. But pretty much everywhere else has been a dock that you've had to go out on. So down where the pirate ship is. I went down there one day and you couldn't even, I mean, you'd have to swim out. That's how flooded everything was. You'd have to swim out to get onto the dock that he usually fishes on. Texas. Yeah, I'm actually still surprised at how cold it gets here. But then again, I mean, everybody makes fun of me because I'm from New Hampshire and I shouldn't be cold, but it's a very damp air here all the time. And then when the wind starts whipping through, it definitely gets cold. Wasn't what I was expecting when I came down here. I mean, I knew it was going to get chilly. I'm thinking chilly, but not cold. My rod is the one by the bucket over there. Mine's the one that is not, it doesn't have reflective tape on it. I don't know. I don't know. Did you come in Dragonfire the other night when I was doing that, talking about my rod that's coming from JV Outdoors? I think I was showing off my ugly stick. I kept showing the catfish. And I did find out that the rod that I have coming is good for, well, this one too, because it has the fast action tip on it. So really annoying when you're reeling in over here with the heavy weights, but I can use it for bass fishing. And the pole I have coming, I can also use for bass fishing. Here, can you take that for a minute? Woo, bright light. Woo. So the poles that are on the opposite end of the bucket, those pole, I'm going to go from, well, how is that in the camera? So my left would actually be their right. No wonder everybody gets so confused when we start talking about that. So from the opposite end of the bucket, I go 1 and 2. Those 2 poles down there are the ones that have been getting some bites on them. And apparently Michael doesn't want to tell you what he has on his lines because he didn't. On all of them?
I typed it in the thing, yeah.
Oh, you typed it?
I got eel head on 2 of them, and the other 2 are just regular eel body. The 2 yellow ones got eel heads on them.
Well, that's what they're biting on, I guess.
So I caught that one earlier on with eel head.
And there's live eels in the bucket. Ew. I'm not touching it. Yeah.
I'll chase your ass around here with it.
Pull it out and put it in my camera. Do it. Yes. Do. Oh boy.
Oh,
do they bite you? Huh? Will they zap you? Because they're river eels? I mean, I think the eels, I think that they're electric. No? Probably not. Pretty blue water.
Making mod cop them.
No, they're snakes. Family. Oh, what did I say? Yeah, you gotta check me every once in a while. What did I say? Mm.
I can't get a hold of him. So you see how they wrap
Oh,
around?
oh,
Oh,
there he goes.
he slithered away,
Ah!
Captain.
Oh my Lanta. Oh yeah, that's just like that's a snake, and they're fast. Oh jeez. Oh, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Guess what? I won't be using eel. Negative. Yes, Michael Marilla, absolutely gross. And thank you for coming in. It is a super worm. Nothing was nasty. Big Slim, thank you for coming in. Oh my goodness. You were here actually, I know, with Michael early. Yeah. Yeah, you're laughing because I'm squealing like a girl.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, CB, I was. I'm like, I'm out. The thing slithered off so quick. Uh.
My hands are cold. I'm about to go sit in the car and warm up. My feet are froze.
Are they wet? They
Huh?
look like they might be wet.
No, they're waterproof. It's just they're summertime boots. Remember I told you the soles fell off my winter boots? That's why I bought some new ones the other day when I fucking game. Because I have such a big foot, I have to order everything. Wear size 16 wide.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the wool socks.
I got wool socks on.
What? Oh, you do? The last time I was out here, the bottom of my feet got cold, but it's pretty good now. Girls just wanna have fun. Yeah, well, wait until my pole bends over. That ought to be a good laugh. Huh? The family show. Let's go. Oh, yeah, my uh, Trish, thank you very much for coming in. Yeah, I'm with you. Absolutely. Freak out. Christensen. Huh? Eel. Yeah. Girls just don't want to have fun. They just want. I don't even know what I was just going to say, though. I what? I did what to me? I don't do drugs, Michael. I don't need to because I'm pretty much high on life. You're going swimming? An indoor pool, Noah? Is it warm there, Noah, like where you are? I thought maybe you were where the Dolly Parton stuff was, but your dad says no. Uh-huh. Oh, you stand up, Governor. Yeah, so in the direction that my pole is, I casted that way. So toward the pillars is where I am. And Michael went over where he got the fish bite already. Yeah, I don't think I want to use millipedes either. Nope. Oh, oh, oh! Look, a squirrel. um, yeah. So I picked up a pole. I don't know what do you call those things. Anyway, yeah, a rod holder. But mine has like the big metal thing, the stick in the ground, and you still can't really get it in the ground here. So my pole's a little bit up higher than his are. It's just a little different. All right, JBT. Have a good dinner. I mean, obviously, if I catch anything, you're going to see pictures of it. I'll definitely post it on Instagram. You know it. But it's been slow. I mean, I think it's just been down here. It's just been tough. And plus, I'm using honey and huh? Honey and brown sugar. It might not be what they want for dinner. Dinner. Let's ring the dinner bell. Dinner.
How deep of water are you fishing
in? The water is knee deep. 20 feet. 10 feet. 8 feet. I don't know.
Over 40.
It's 40 feet deep? Yep. Nuh-uh.
Yep. Just straight drop off right on the side of those trees.
Where I am now?
Yeah.
Wow. Because honestly, when I cast it out there, it did not feel like it was that deep. In fact, I made a comment about how it seemed it was very shallow, but apparently it is 40.
The current drags it.
Apparently it is 40 feet deep there. So, I swear to God, I just saw my pole move. It's the current. Ugh. When I'd go, I don't know, when I'd go deep sea fishing, they'd always mess with me, and I'd be standing there holding the rod and getting all excited, thinking I'm going to get something, and somebody would stand behind me and always jig my rod, thinking, making it feel like I got something on it. So, I don't know what Michael would say about it, but a lot of times what I've heard is to kind of change your bait up every 30 minutes or so, 30, maybe 40 minutes. What are your opinions on that? A badass Texan. Actually, for a fluffy friend. Yep, do it. That's just because you don't see me cast it out and laugh at me, Josh. I know. I know how brothers are. Yep. But if I do change every 30 to 60 minutes, Michael Morello says. About changing out the bait. He repositions bait every 30 to 60 minutes. Changing it out depends for him on what it is. Oh, it sounds right, Dragonfire says. So, there you have it. I am actually learning. I do listen sometimes. Yeah, I have like a trillion links on my last live when I was talking about my upcoming poll that I have to go check out. And there are a couple people that came in that I don't think that I was previously sub to. So I will make sure that I do that. Trish, I do not believe I am sub to you either. So I will make sure I go back in and do that as well. I try to always just support everybody. So I'll try to get in there and do that. Yeah, Michael, I'm not I'm not really good at just being relaxed and sitting around. I mean, standing here is driving me crazy. Oh, okay. So when you disappear, I'll know that you fell asleep in your chair. Okay. Yeah, please toss the links out there. If you didn't already toss Trish out there, please do that also. Anybody. I mean, I don't link it up. Link it up. You know, I don't have a whole lot of people that come in and out of my feeds, but I think a couple people got picked up the other day out of my last live. So, and I know that I'm pretty sure I picked a couple people up. So, never hurts. Yeah, merch. I don't have a merch site, but feel free if you have a merch site, don't throw it out there. I know One Ton Fishing Club does. Throw the links. Throw the links. Actually, Uncle Josh, why don't you throw your links out there? That would be great. Or somebody else, if you could, throw the One Ton Fishing Club link out there. I forgot how many you're up to now. I know it was mentioned today. Over 500, right? It was 600 and something now, I think. I can't. The waiting is awful. The waiting is awful for me. It is not like it's not like bass fishing. I'm just, you're always tossing it out, reeling it in, tossing it back out somewhere else, trying to get under the ledge. 520. Nice. Oh, you don't, Trish. Okay. But you will. I bet you will. Doesn't take long. Get hooked right in. Hey, that was a pun. That's because I'm a punny girl. And this is why Michael doesn't like me to go fishing with him. I was joking. It's a joke. It's just being funny. Being funny. So I really want to order. I really want to order the the jousting, the foam jousting sticks, and I think I tried to post a video somewhere of that. I think in Michael's live or something, one of the last few lives that he did, and yeah, we're gonna have a smackdown. It's gonna be a big smackdown. And what you do is you like have these saucer things, and you stand on those, and you try to balance while trying to knock the other person out. And thankfully, that's an owl. They're out here the other day too, and they were hooting back and forth. They're hoot. I do not have bells on my rod. No. This is the first time it's even been set up. I mean, I just got it the other day specifically to go fishing for what we thought was going to be tomorrow. But no, I don't have bells. Dobson, thank you very much. I know you were in here earlier. I don't know if I said hello. I said hello to Maria. You're going to die loud. Oh, are we talking about the jousting, Josh? Yeah. The video, it was this couple. If that's what you're talking about, because you know how I am. I just pick up weird conversations and make stuff up because I don't follow your chat. Sunfish is saying what's up. Um, but yeah, the jousting video, this couple, they were just out there. They didn't stay on the saucers, and they were just, oh my gosh, they were laughing hysterically. It was awesome. Might not be a good thing if you got a lot of pent up hostility, though. Thank you, Eric. I appreciate that so much. I don't have those awesome pole holders that you do. Those are just amazing, and I love watching your live. You're a very soulful person. I could just tell by the way you talk. I love that. I'm talking to Eric.
When you coming fishing with me, man? Here you go, Lord.
Oh no, hold it back up here. Oh, here you go, Trish. If she's still here.
I just cut the head off. All I did.
Oh, it's a headless one now, I guess. Oh, it's still moving.
Oh.
Oh, it looks like a nasty finger. Oh. Nope. Nope. They would do those in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. They'd stand on a bridge at night. It'd be oh, you're welcome, Eric. Oh, I see what you're saying, Josh. Yeah, you get the smackdown on you. That's a good way to take advantage of you when you're crippled. Yeah, he is, Michael. Yeah, playing with your eel. Yeah, Eric. Eric wants to come down and go fishing with Michael.
Come on down. Next contestant on ain't catching nothing. Spent $25 on eel today.
Ooh, my, really?
4 eel, yep.
Wow. But you got a fish.
Come on, eel.
I just want to reel it in. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it, Governor. I can't do it.
Come on, catch.
Michael, wow. I haven't casted in.
That's these reels I was telling you. Come
2017.
Here. This is the reels I was telling you to get. Those rocks 55s. Yeah, Kuma rocks 55.
What size?
That's a 5500.
5500. That doesn't look like it's that big.
That's actually.
Got a bite. Why does this one look like this? Oh, gotta reel it in. Gotta reel it in. I think I was supposed to have 2 poles out here. Hey, what happened? Yeah. I was supposed to have another pole out here to put a different kind of bait on. I don't know where it has to go. We have enough lines all across the bank. I don't think they're baiting anymore. So my plan was to hang tough, but I don't know. This makes for a long night. Just like watching the lives when there's not a lot of action going on. It's just like it. What are we talking about? Yeah, Josh, reset my line. I just put the bait on though. I mean, we've only been running. Been an hour. Hey DMV, thank you very much for coming in. I have my own pole in the water where or my own line. Oh, it's gone. I guess my pole is in the water now. Oh, what you did? Would you get snagged up in it? Huh?
You need more weight.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, then I won't be able to cast it out. You should have seen that hot mess when before the live started. I was trying to practice casting that out, and because I'm not really used to having the weight on there, um, and I haven't casted really anything since 2017. So there's that. So yeah, but after I don't know a couple of them, I kind of got back into the swing of it. But the weight definitely makes a difference when you're casting out there. Apparently, yeah, when I went ocean fishing, I went fishing in the ocean. um, it was on a boat, so you didn't really have to cast. You just drop your line. I will, Josh. I'll give it another. He just casted that back out there, but I will. I'll try something
Huh?
different.
Oh, was there something going on?
No, Uncle Josh just kept telling me to change out my bait.
Oh,
I think Eric is about.
it's 3.5 hours.
Yeah, I was gonna say 4 hours. So that's Uncle Josh. That's like about as long as it would take us to get to you.
No, it's 5, 6 hours to him.
Huh?
It's like 6 hours to him.
No, but for us to get to Uncle Josh is only 4.
It's like 6 hours.
Nuh-uh.
Yes, it is.
When I put it on the Google map and I looked at Kerr Lake, now I didn't have a specific pinpoint, but when I looked it up from where I am, it's about 4 hours. So I don't know where on Kerr Lake you are, but yeah, it was like some sort of, it looked like a peninsula type thing with the park and everything. And I thought that's where you guys were. That's what I looked up, and that was 4 hours. But Michael says you're about 6 hours away.
How could Josh send me a GPS location?
Uh, I guess Michael wants the GPS location, Uncle Josh, of where you're fishing on Kerr. But yeah, Eric, right now we are in Conway, South Carolina, and we're fishing off a landing that's called Yauhannah. Yeah, it's Yauhannah, Hannah, Hannah, Yauhannah. He says he'll message you. Aw, 4 to 5, depending on the traffic.
It's
Hmm?
like 5 hours, 5.5 hours.
Yeah, I think I heard somebody talking about heading out, going out to your area, Uncle Josh. Where I know you were trying, or um, Aaron was trying to get people together to go out there, but I heard something about a March get together. Maybe I'm not sure if that's right. I kind of pop in and out, so sometimes I miss all that, and even when I'm there, I miss it. Yep, March or April. Ooh, it's getting getting a little chillier out here now.
Oh, you said you were good.
I was good. Now I just said it's getting chillier now. I should have gotten those foam freaking things. Yeah, a smackdown. Oh, there it is again. Waiting, anticipating. I think I saw you talking about something of that nature, Josh, about the East Coast. So is this like going to be a whole new channel that's being created for that? Or are we just talking about getting a group of from the East Coast? I is it like you're going to do a fishing challenge? I can't even be in on that. I mean, I could, but I'm just going to stand here with poles behind me. I mean, legit, I could have just done this in the house. I always tell Michael, I'm like, you could just throw a rod over the bed, dangle it over the edge of your bed in the dark, and nobody would even know that you weren't at the water because it's dark on the other side. And
5
you'd be
hours.
warm.
5 hours light traffic.
5 hours.
With light traffic right now.
Maria came back. Oh, just a fishing trip cookout.
And you gotta think too, we live an hour from here.
Oh wow, my pole looks like it bent over even more. That hurts.
I had to put more weight on it.
Oh, is that why?
Yeah, because you were way down there, all up in my lines down there.
Look, it's moving.
It's the current.
Negative. That's a fish. I have a fish on.
No, you don't.
I have a fish on there. It's gonna go down. You watch. That's gonna go down. Gotta watch it. It's gonna go down.
You watch it. It's your pole.
I'm telling you right now, it's going.
You got 8 ounces of weight on it to hold the skin. You're out there by that second pole.
Yeah, see, it's maybe. I mean, yeah, I can see what you're saying with the current, but I'm gonna get one. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it when I get it, but I don't really want to get my fingers tore up.
Catch it, you got to.
Yeah, I know. I'll do it. They're gonna get slimed.
Don't hold a drink, Lori.
How are your donuts? Really?
Yep. Shit, they've been gone for 2 hours. How long you been live?
An hour.
They were gone before you were live.
Do you want me to shut this down so you can go do your thing? You're live for your peeps? Mm-hmm. You sure?
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not doing anything. But I did want to share that I have line in the water. Yeah, I do. I know, Uncle Josh. That's why, Georgia, thank you very much for coming in. No Dragonfire, no. Mm-mm. Negative. Nope, negative. I know, I see you guys kissing it. I see DMV kisses it. Blah. And then you get all that slime in your stuff. Yeah, that's why Uncle Josh, I wanted the Carhartt And that's an expensive jacket to get slime, but whatever. The Dobsons are back.
The dogs.
The dogs. Yeah, I think Kenny uses the cat slime to to keep everything smooth there, all the hairs from flying around. He just kind of uses it as a gel, a hair gel. Yeah, I'm not doing any fishy lips, kissing any fish. No.
Kiss the fish.
They're all saying kiss the fish, kiss the fish. Kenny goes, he says I do not kiss the fish, and he's got the green puke face. Ella, you get slime pretty good. He said, I swear to God, I saw you take it and kiss the fish. No. I'm dressed like a fashionista. I'm hello, I'm Laura the Explorer. I'm dressed like I'm exploring. I've got hiking boots on. I got wool socks on. I've got a sweatshirt just because my vest is fuchsia, or it looks that way in the camera. It's purple. Do it, do it, do it. Mike Cole came out of the dark corner to chant. Oh, is that what it is? Yeah. Sometimes I do use the wrong rag to wipe your face. Wipe your hand. Yeah. This is what like if I was down here by myself, I'm too impatient. Bleep. I didn't ask. Not my business.
The Noah-nator.
Not my business.
The Noah-nator. Send me pictures of the elk you saw today.
So, yeah. Almost an hour and 15 minutes into this. And I have not reeled in my line yet.
Look. Video. See the elk?
What is it?
Elk.
Huh?
The elk.
Oh, elk. I thought you were saying oak. It's that accent.
Okay, governor.
Do you see the oak? Oh, somebody thought I had a
freaking tea and crumpets over here.
Yeah. So I had at work today. A guy came in and thought I had an English accent.
You do, governor.
I don't.
You and your tea and crumpets.
I'm from New England, not England.
You're from New England. Crumpets.
It is a big one. Mm-hmm. That's cool. That's his view from the cabin. Mm-hmm. Sweet. That's exciting.
No, right?
He's not in here anymore either, right? No, he had to get ready for bed. Beer gel, all natural. Yeah, that's.
Tea and crumpets.
Tea and crumpets? Have you had your tea and crumpets, governor? I don't ever talk normal at any point in time, so really nobody actually knows how I talk. Just reel it in, reel it in, reel it in.
Tea and crumpets. DMV?
DMV. No. Hey, I actually had a tone.
Where are you going? Oh. Oh, she's getting all Eskimo.
Oh,
17 people watching, Lori.
17 people
Beard gel all natural.
watching. Mom. Oh, not moving. Oh, look, it's bending over. Oh, it just looks like
not bending over.
It's bending over. There it goes.
Then go catch it. I don't see it going nowhere.
I need my own fishing spot.
What'd you say? You need a new fishing spot?
I need my own fishing spot.
Go find one. I did.
Yeah, you did. It's a good one.
Bought a bunch of them. I'm 2 for 2 at this spot. That channel cat was fat. You like that?
I didn't give that away because I figured you'd want to share it.
Share what? I'll put it on YouTube later. I caught a big fat channel cat earlier today while it was daylight.
Yeah, that was originally. I know I said it earlier, and I probably still have the same amount of people. Actually, there's 16 people in here now.
I think it gives me a headache. That's why I don't
But probably the same people are in here now that were in here when Mike, you're always hungry.
I'm always hungry.
Not Michael. I meant to say Mike.
All I've had today is donuts.
Donuts.
Oh, that's not true. I had a slice of pizza.
Um,
From a gas station.
What are we proving, Josh?
Prove what? My fish?
Oh yeah, the fish. Oh. There you go.
Where's my phone? It's not on the table.
Yeah, it wouldn't be because I mean I know you don't want to use my table.
Gosh, he's such a smart aleck. Respect your elders, Lori.
What? What?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing. How do I do this?
Wham! I cannot do that. Oh yeah.
God, the ring light is horrible. Hold on.
I don't know. It kind of brings out my eyes.
Yeah, or burns them out. One or two. Still can't. There you go. Can y'all see it? Green chili and man, that sounds good. Enchiladas.
That's not the good one.
The
good picture is when you were standing back with it.
Yes, it is.
No, negative.
Negative, Ghost Rider.
Ooh, it is dark now. I lost the light.
I thought that was the one. Hold on, I gotta pull up the video from the GoPro. Here, Lori, come talk while I do this.
Nope.
I gotta go stand over here to get signal.
Huh. When I said, hey, can you stand here for a minute? You go, nope.
Probably won't connect to my phone's about to die. Yauhannah. Lori's taking a short intermission break while she smokes.
Why do you always got to do that? You know I didn't want it on there, but you do it every one of my lines. You do it. Every one of my lines, you do it. If I wanted that, I would have stood right there and smoked it. Nope. I came over here so that you could shout it out. I'm going to smack you down. It's not like I'm proud of it. So apparently, oh, this one's not closed. Yeah, and just like a girl, I put it in a nice container. But that one I think is the um, honey and brown sugar that doesn't appear to be working right now. And yeah, I know, Mike Cole. I know. I didn't want it out there, but it's out there. This is my sweet and sour sauce. I've never heard anybody using any of this, but I figured I'd do it because I like to be different. Nuggets. I saw nuggets up there. All by myself. There we go, Uncle Josh. Okay. And then this one is the bloody. Actually, this is what I should. Ooh, it's dripping even. This is the one I probably should put on. This is just the chicken and the sea salt. And then, but why are river fish eating sea salt stuff? I don't know, but oh,
Still too bright. There you go. Try and keep it out of glare so y'all can see. Nice little fat channel cat. Fry it up. They're saying fry up your chicken.
I think we should put the bloody one
on. Whenever you're ready.
I did want to try the sea salt. I mean the sweet and sour, but apparently if the I don't know if the fish are more sweet or sour, but my guess is they're not liking the brown sugar and the honey. Oh, I think they're talking about your fish frying it up. That just freaked me out. I'm like, what? What is that? It's actually the moon. But the way it was coming through the trees is kind of creepy. Go for it. Do you think I should do the bloody one? Should I go with the Bloody Mary? No, hooks. Nothing. Negative. Negative, Ghost Rider. Negative. It has been an hour and 24 minutes. Yeah, that's true, Georgia. And I know even in some of the areas where usually people are hitting the fish every 5 minutes or every 10 minutes, it's kind of slowed down a little bit. Yeah, big slim. Her eyes do kind of pop in that light. It's because I have to get so close to read everything. All right, Uncle Josh. I'll try it. I'll put the. You want the bloody one on? What do you think, Michael? Should I give it a go? See where it is. Wouldn't that be something if I actually had something on it? Yeah, that does. That tip makes it hard to reel. Doesn't it? Am I gonna get caught up in your line? It is hard to reel. Did you cast it up that way? Don't turn, hook it that far down. Oh, it's on your line. That's why it was probably bouncing. Oh, I see. Just added.
Moving, you got the most weight out of everything. Are you putting on your sweet and sour?
I guess I'll just do the chicken that was in with the bloody stuff. Although, I don't know if that'll make a difference either. All you're doing is sticking it once in there, right? Not like you're wrapping it around. Holy smokes, it's turf. Although it's bound to happen. I don't know if I'm going to be able to cast that out with that weight on there. Yep.
Reach up smart enough.
He put another pyramid on there weight, so I'm probably just going to let him cast it out so it gets out there. But I went with the bloody chicken. And we still have 19 fabulous people in the house, even though we're not doing much. Hanging out, hanging out. Like I probably won't bother to run this for too long, I guess. I just wanted to share that I am out here fishing, sort of, because I didn't even cast that one. But we seem to be getting tangled. And yeah, that one was all tangled up in his line. And that's probably why the tip was bent over a little bit. Yeah, you are warm, Michael. Mike and Mike, Mike and Michael. Mike Irvin. Mike Cole. Um, but yeah, it was a good thing we reeled it in because there was no bait. Because they were all tangled up. But I will say that after thanks my brother from another mother. Kind of a slow, quiet evening. Although I'm still talking. I'm always talking. But I will say that after a couple of times of casting out, I finally did get a couple good casts out there. So I think I can do it. But it's just hard to get used to having that weight on there. Uh, I mean, for you guys, you do it all the time. And it seems easy. That's what he's like, oh, it's so easy. Yeah. But I'm just not used to doing it. That pole, it's so tiny in your hand. Huh?
Medium action.
Is it not? Oh, I thought maybe it was shorter than that.
It's 7 foot. These ones are 7 foot. This yours is medium action. Those are medium heavy. So.
Which, like, what's the purpose of that? Yeah.
You get quicker hook sets that way.
What's the purpose of the fast action tip? I guess when I was bass fishing, I know that I did. I thought I was using a medium heavy at the time, but I think it was just like you said for a good hook set or a faster. So it recovered faster on the hook set, but I don't know. So I'm putting it out there. The question of the evening.
I'm not really sure. Oh, what's on that? What was on that bait?
That was in the bloody.
Is that what that was? Oh, shot.
Is that?
It smelled horrible. You smell it?
I wipe my hands off, so. Negative.
You smell it?
No, negative. Just going to point out that he just wanted me to smell his fingers.
I'm about to go sit in the car and cold.
Oh. So by sensitivity, yep. And then Uncle Josh said that it's good for live bait and the fish feels less resistance. So if I'm assuming then when the fish feels that less resistance, then it's going to swim more naturally as a live bait would. I'm guessing. Yeah, wow. I know. This is a family show. Oh, that was Art that said that. I'm sorry. Hello, Art. Oh my gosh, the 1-ton stuff going on. That was actually Art that was telling me that. I thought it was Uncle Josh. I didn't even know that Art came in this whole time, unless I was talking to Art and thinking it was Josh. My bad. I just realized, I'm like, wait, that says 1 ton. And not Uncle Josh in front of it. So then Tom said it allows the fish to take the bait without feeling the hook. So it's not about the fish not feeling the resistance of the line and swimming more naturally. I'm so confused. I told you I make stuff up. I ain't that fancy. Did you just come in, Art? Because, like, I don't know if I was. I'm pretty sure it was Uncle Josh I was talking to earlier. I think I do that quite a bit, actually. And I'm looking and I'm like, oh, wait, that's not who said that. I'll say so and so said it, and I'm like, wait, that's not who said that. All of the above. Uncle Josh. All of the above. A, B, C, and D. Oh, no, that would be E, because E is all of the above. Gotcha. I was telling Michael how in New Hampshire, you could go fish off the bridges and stuff. I mean, pretty much any bridge, you could fish off it. But here, the bridges are really, really high off the water. But I am guessing that's because of all the flooding that we can get through the storms or the hurricanes, maybe. I don't know. Oh, and the barge? Oh, I didn't think about that. All the boats that go in and underneath there. Yeah. That's a good point. I didn't think of that. I did not think about that. Apparently we didn't have boats in New Hampshire. Not on the rivers anyway. Yeah, actually it is the same thing from two different points of view. I like that. You are a wise grasshopper. Yeah. What? What? That chicken stinks. Is that good? Oh, good. I got stinky chicken. I guess that's good. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. I thought so. I was like, I've been here 5 minutes. I mean, he pops in with all this knowledge, He's like, oh, yeah, I'm here. I know. And then I'm like, thinking it was Uncle Josh, and nope, there was no uncle in front of that. Nor was there a Josh. Yeah. So Uncle Josh knows, and I'm sure Tom does also about the. Georgia says it's illegal to fish from bridges unless it's like a pier.
Yeah, here too.
Oh, apparently that's true here too. Um, but I think you all know already. Like pretty much that's all you can fish off here is the docks or the piers and stuff. And I guess maybe that's why. But I didn't even think about that. The boat's going underneath. So yeah, at home, and I mean we call them brooks. I guess down here they call them creeks. I really don't know what the difference between the brook and a creek is. But if I call something a creek, it's more like a stream. And so with all the brooks and everything, and our picks, yeah, your picks are different. Ah, yeah, that's true. Oh, that's a good point, Josh. Like obviously there's a whole big difference there. Art actually has the logo on his next to his name where Uncle Josh does not. I mean, not like the big U in Uncle doesn't stand out because it does. Apparently just not to me. OTFC. Is that bad? Acronyms. Oh, acronyms. 1 Ton Fishing Club. Oh boy. I'm a little slow on the take tonight. There's Becca. Oh, don't tell JV. Shh. Becca, she said, I'm slipping in. Don't tell JV. Yeah, I got that art. I was just a little slow on that take. Brooks have trouts, but what? Creeks don't? What do the creeks have?
Chubs.
Chubs? Yeah. So,
That's what we call them in Michigan too, is creeks.
huh?
We call them creeks in Michigan.
Crooks? Oh, you're going fishing in the crook?
Creek.
In the creek? Becca probably has cricks out there where she is.
Nope, they call them tanks.
Tanks. No, that would be a pond or lake where it's holding water. But if it was a stream, oh my Lanta, I don't know. But yeah, pretty much you could walk out your back door and down to the brook and throw a line in and catch a trout, but it's not like that here. Yeah, tanks instead of ponds, but you're talking about a pond when you're talking about a tank. But what do you call it? A creek, a stream, or a brook? And what's the difference? And go. No, she just said tanks or ponds. Right, a tank would be a pond. We're talking about running streams. Dragonfire says tanks too. So, like when you want to go fishing there, you're like, I'm going to go down to the holding tank. Yeah, it's a pond or lake. A stream is slower, not much water. That makes sense. A stream of water. Creeks run into the rivers. We have such an informative channel.
Right up on the other side of here is Bull Creek.
See, this is what our show is going to be like. We're going to be like answering all these interesting questions. It is I find it actually interesting because people come from all different places around here. What do you say? Oh, a holding tank means something different. Yeah, brooks do run into rivers. Exactly. I mean, where else? If it's running, it obviously came from somewhere. It's a river, a brook, a creek. We don't have creeks. We have brooks. Oh, I gotta read that again, Becca. Becca says, oh, you're reading it. What am I reading it to you for? A creek is a small to medium sized stream, which is typically smaller than a river, whereas a brook is a small stream. Yeah. The old lady ate the fly, and then she ate whatever it was to eat the fly. That's kind of where that was going. Yeah, I think so too, Georgia. Cricks. Yeah, Trish, that's what Mike Costello said. In the crick. So now we have bloody chicken in the water, and then that was the one that was in the bag mixed in with my bloody chicken livers. And then You have eel on, right? All yours?
Fresh eel. Eel head on the two yellow ones, and then eel bodies on the one I caught earlier. Was on eel head.
You probably won't believe me when I tell you if you loosen up your bootstrings, maybe.
They're not tied.
They're not. I'm waiting, anticipating.
Oh, the phone's about to die.
Plug it in. You want one of my battery packs?
What's that one at?
Where is it? 17.
It's at 17%. You got your battery packs out here?
Yep.
Yeah, grab them. We'll swap them out real quick. I've been using this battery pack all day since 2 o'clock.
You've been out here since 2?
Yeah.
Why don't you go sit in the car for a while if you're so cold?
My feet are cold.
Maybe you'll be a little more peppy when you return. Come into the light! Come into the light! Oh! Wow. There we are. Wow, that was scary. The light came back on and bam, there was the explicit channel. America. And check. The bloody chicken.
What?
The bloody chicken, governor. Raw, raggy. If I said that right, that's just really bizarre. It just shows you how weird I am. So Dobson. Kind of made me chuckle as I went, ugh. When I was going back through my live stream the other day, and you said something about britches, and I just automatically picked that up as bitches. And then I started the whole conversation about that. That was just really weird. Yeah, time for a bite. No kidding. Oh, you mean you or my line? Nom nom nom. You can't go live, Eric? Is that what we're talking about? If you did, if you were doing the StreamYard, sometimes you do have to wait 24 hours before you get the approval to go live with it. And you, I think, have to just verify your channel. So you just have to make sure you're doing those things. And of course, here I am jumping in on a conversation. I don't even know what you're talking about. So I should just hush up. Yeah, CBC. Exactly. Hit him up on Facebook. Yeah, why don't you guys pop in some Facebook links? I think I have some link tosses in there, and I don't see any links being tossed. Toss out some Facebook links or whatever. Whatever. Whatever, whatever, whatever. So I was getting picked on because I brought my metal table out here that I do have everything on. It's a little folding camping table that I love. I've had it for years and years and years. But then I also brought my jet boil, which I normally use when I'm backpacking up over the White Mountains for 3 days at a time. Because this girl's going to want some coffee at some point. All right, Becca, well, please do hit me up. I mean, although I am like the Facebook queen, so I post a lot. Actually, I haven't really been as much because I've been on the YouTube and making thumbnails. Did you guys like my thumbnail, by the way? With my Laura the Explorer in my backpack. Um, but yeah, I've been spending more time with that. But what's kind of cool is I think I actually picked up a couple of people from posting stuff on my Instagram, which never really did that. I just posted pictures there. But thank you, Big Slim. Thank you, Art. And thank you also, Art, for complimenting my art work on my arm the other night. I did not, I think it was mentioned a couple of times, and I never saw any of that until after I went back through the feed. So I appreciate all the kudos on my ink. I only have two tattoos. They're just both really big. So the other one goes from knee to ankle on my left leg. But yeah, Instagram. Um, I was started to post some stuff on there, and they have the IGTV, so you can actually post your movies. The only thing there is you can't put like or I haven't been able to find that you can yet, but you can't actually put the YouTube link in anything other than I think maybe in the description or somewhere in the description. I think you can put the link in there so people can link to it. But like if you're posting a video, it wouldn't. You can't actually link to the video on YouTube. You actually have to upload it separate. Um, but putting it out there, I think I've actually picked up a couple of people. Yeah, I hear that, Becca. Yeah, but there's this function called block. Yeah, we block them, boot them out. You know, but it's just like any Michael who has tattoos. Um, yeah, you can keep your page private, right? Exactly, and but it's just like any platform that you use. You're putting yourself out there. YouTube, you're putting it out. If you're putting it out there public for people to come and um, link into your page, that's on there. And just like Becca said earlier today, somebody left a nasty comment, but that's going to happen in pretty much all the platforms. But at least on Facebook, you can make your page private. And the only thing you can't do is make your profile pictures private while they're up. Or I also don't think that you can make your, what do they call the background picture? You can't make that private either. Oh, are you making a channel name, Eric? Yeah, no, that's not cool, Becca, at all. And I can't even imagine that somebody would do that, leave you a comment like that. I mean, like I said, I had Asian Asian hotties or something. I don't know. But whatever. I just deleted it. Some fish came back in on the Asian hotties.
I don't know where my feet at. I'll be right back. Hear me?
Yeah.
I don't know where my feet at.
What happens if you're pulled?
We watch. Feet are froze.
I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of sketchy out here all by myself. Being left alone.
Being left alone.
My tea.
Yards out.
Huh?
25 yards out.
Michael Turner, by the way, thank you very, very much for sorry, I guess I tried again because Uncle Josh was talking about me deleting the Asian hotties. No, Eric, I already just switched it up. I just barely, at like maybe 15 minutes ago, we changed up baits. But Mike Turner, thank you very, very, very much for all those links that you put in my last live. And I thought I was going to go through them today and hit up some of those links, but I have not yet gotten to it. But I do appreciate you putting those out there for me. So I will be going back into that and pulling some of those links. That was amazing, actually. Oh, we still have 17 fabulous people in the house doing what we do over here, watching polls. Oh, sorry, Eric. See again, I did. See again, I did it. I did it again. Oops, I did it again. Okay, well, Noah, hello. And Dad left me out here in the dark, all by myself. No, I haven't caught anything. And Dad went to the car to warm his feet, and like, there's a whole bunch of woods right over there that are making noise. As soon as he left, is that on? As soon as he walked away. Muddy River Catfishing. Thank you so very much for coming in. I actually saw you come in this time. I'm a dork. My feed might be going a little slower this time too. And of course, I have my face in the screen. Not catching anything. And right now I have bloody chicken on. Earlier, I put a mixture of honey and brown sugar chicken on, but that we left that on. We were talking about that, about how long to maybe let the bait sit, and everybody agreed about 30 to 40 minutes or so. Um, but yeah, I guess my honey, my honey and brown sugar mixture was not a hit. So now I got the whole bloody chicken gizzard thingy going on. Oh, I didn't do the livers, but I just put bloody chicken on. I put the bloody chicken on. And now Mike Costello left me standing here. I'd say in the dark, but this light is bright. However, probably going to have some wild boar running out of the woods here in a minute. Hopefully not. But that would make an interesting live. So my pole, and I never do it right there. Mine's the one in the dark because I don't have the glow ups. And it is a ugly stick, but I don't think it's ugly at all. I think I have a beautiful stick. It's got a cute little catfish on it. I don't care. It's a line in the water. And I'm covering the poles. So, Chris, I did actually. I think, I don't know actually now. We were just talking about all the platforms out there, and I think I found you, or we came across each other on the Instagram, and I was liking some posts, and I was like talking about trying to get one of your T-shirts or something, and I didn't know where the merchandise, couldn't find it, but somewhere, I don't know. There, all of a sudden, there it was. I found it. I did find it, so I was checking that out. Um, I like the one with the print on the sleeves, but I don't know if that's a man's or man's, woman's. It's probably a man, so I'm trying to figure out what size I should get. But I was scoping it out. You can see me standing in the bright light. Yeah, well, I don't know how fast you can run, but probably not faster than the wild boar. I can tell you that. I mean, you don't have to thank me for anything. All I was doing was looking so far. Oh, sweet. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, yeah, I'd absolutely love that. I am probably in a woman's large, but then you just have to let me know how I can connect with you to get that and send you the money and all that good stuff. I don't know unless you're gonna upload it to your site for me to pull it from. Yeah, I would love that. Thank you very much. Michael says he can run pretty fast. Do you really think he could outrun the wild boar? Ace, thank you so much for coming in. Oh, thank you, Mike Turner, for putting that out there. I will email you, Chris. Um, and of course, I have like 15 different names. I know it's very confusing. I have, it doesn't matter. I'll let you know who I am. I think you know me. You should know me now by Lori Ann or my new Laura. Laura, what is it even? Laura the Explorer. Uh-oh. There's a change in the light. Well, I don't know what he's going to shoot him with. Oh, you're right. Actually, that was a dumb comment. Of course he could. Yeah, the beanies are cool. I mean, not that I probably wear one, but everybody looks really like badass in the beanies. Yeah, my brother, my New Hampshire brother, get a beanie. You know what I've noticed, Chris, is that everybody's wearing the catfish and crappie hats. I'm seeing them. In fact, I commented on it that like all over YouTube, that's what you see. Everybody's got the. So yeah, I think you need to get your gear, your stuff out there. I was just talking about all the different platforms, like his. I do all of them. The Facebook, well, I don't do all of them, but the Facebook, the Instagram, which I've just started utilizing for my YouTube stuff. I didn't do that before. Mike T popped in to pop out the links and he's leaving. He had awesome hats. Had. So he does not have awesome hats anymore. Well, thank you, Mike, for popping in and popping out the links. And again, anybody that is in there, everybody, pretty much everybody's a link thrower in my chat, I think. So feel free to toss out any of the links that you have that you would like to put out there for my small channel of people. I have a small crew, but I love my small crew. You did, Josh. You added beanies? I was, oh gosh, it was quite some time ago when you guys were talking about, or Art was talking about the leggings, and I had made a comment about the almost leggings, but I was referring to I guess they're kind of like a man's gym pant on there. And then there was joking going on about how I think Art was calling them leggings, but they weren't leggings. But then when I made the comment about the almost leggings, Art said something about, oh, Lori, and then started talking about the design of the leggings. And I was like, I didn't really know you were putting leggings up there. All I have is a 1 ton mug. And it is a little bit too chilly out here to be sporting just a t-shirt, but even if it does have long sleeves. And then of course it's going to go from that to about $1.20. It'll be too hot. Maybe when I go to the archery range though, because it's in the woods. I'm in the dark all by myself. It's quiet. Huh? Were they in there before, Josh? Because when I got the mug, I don't know if I remember seeing them. The hats, the beanies. Um, I am in Conway, South Carolina, Chris. I'm from about probably, I don't know, was it almost 40 minutes from here, down by closer to Myrtle Beach. Um, it's not really a bad ride, but this is nice because generally for us down here, we don't have any banks to fish off really. So this is the only landing that Michael has found that we don't have to be on the dock. There were boats down here earlier, and also Michael caught a fish. So that's the second time we've been here, and he was able to pull fish. I think the first time was a blue. I think he said it was a channel cat this time. He could probably answer that. I don't know. But yeah, this is called Yauhannah, the Yauhannah Landing. And we are on the PD River. And when I did cast out, I did not cast out on my live, but I was practicing before I started. And because I'm not used to casting, I'm used to bass fishing or trout fishing. And so when I was casting out, not really used to doing so with the weights on there, and actually Michael even added more because the currents, it's really weird here because I'm from New Hampshire, and the currents are usually on the tops of the water. You can see the rapids, but here the top of the water looks really calm, but underneath is quite the undertow. Yeah, Chris, please. You can't. I'm sorry. You probably can't toss. I don't know. I don't know who's blue in here and who isn't. But yeah, if somebody has a link to the merchandise site for Chris, please pop it in there, and also for yourself, Uncle Josh, or if you can pop your link in there, that would be much appreciated. Much easier to go back and find. And in case anybody else in the in the chat is interested, then it's easy for them to click that and click and go, click and go. Thank you. Yep, thank you very much. Yeah, and I'll have to go back and pull the email, and I'll just email you about the shirt. That would be awesome. Although I guess right now, from popping in on your live earlier, it sounds like you're going to be pretty busy coming up there and pulling all kinds of stuff together for your event coming up. But I'm in no hurry. I'll be here. But yeah, so when I threw a line out, I was thinking, oh my gosh, it's not very deep at all. But then Michael told me it's about 40 feet deep here in some of these spots. And he has discovered that there is a little bit of a ledge, a drop off there. It would be really, really awesome if I got a fish on my pole tonight. And even more so, though, as everybody in here already knows, I'm waiting on my JV Outdoors custom rod. He's been so gracious to make me the recipient of. And so that hopefully will be coming in, and I'm excited to do that unboxing. So hopefully you guys will come back for that. And I ordered my reel, and I did order some. I actually went with some braided line also, and so I'll do that unboxing all at once. But yeah, I'm super excited about that. And it'll have my name on it. It'll have JV's name on it as well on my rod. So I mean, even if I'm out here not catching anything, at least the rod will look pretty. Um, I just have my own concoction of bait going on. So yeah, I just decided that I would go with the chicken pretty much because that was easiest for me rather than trying to go out and course. My rod wasn't hooked up until Michael hooked it up for me tonight because I just got it, and basically this is what I was using to get out here to fish today, and waiting on my custom rod to come. But yeah, so I got chicken. Oh well, Mike Costello just put it out there. Yeah, so I can't give that away, Chris. No. So the only thing that I have put out there so far is that I am the recipient of the custom rod, and that's the only thing I did. And no, I'm saving all that for the unboxing, so I can't give it all away. So yeah, I'm excited about that. And the same thing with the reel. I'm going with a spinning reel, but I'm not giving away much of any of that. I want to wait and just do the whole unboxing all together. I'm luring you all in. I'm drawing you in. Come in, come in. You'll have to come back and see, that's all. Thank you, Uncle Josh, for putting that up there. Yeah, I can't wait to see it either. I could, I'm just, and it was all thanks to Uncle Josh, actually, because somewhere in some chat room, they were having some sort of conversation about JV wanting to build a rod. And I don't know what the reason was, maybe just to have some content on the channel or something of that nature. And Uncle Josh was kind enough to toss out there that I was looking to get a rod because I had been on here kind of joking about getting a purple rod. But I tend to look at St. Croix. I did that with my bass fishing rod too. I was really, there was a St. Croix I drooled over for a couple of years. And I mean, it was a couple $100, but I didn't go out fishing enough to really feel like that was a worthy purchase. So I never ended up getting it. But then we started talking about the catfishing and being down here in the South where that's what they do. At home, we didn't do that because they were just nuisance fish up home. Um, and we didn't bother. So mostly it was bass and trout fishing at home. But yeah, so anyway, Uncle Josh threw out there I needed a rod, and JV said, absolutely, I would love to make Lori Ann a rod. Feeling like I just kind of come in here and support everybody. That's all I really try to do. Um, and and that was it. I'm elated. So what happened was I was sitting in the parking lot um, at Dick's because I was looking at this rod, this ugly stick, and I tossed a link to it out to Josh and asked him. I don't know. I sent it in the Facebook Messenger, I think, and just said, "Hey, what do you think of this as a starter rod?" And he goes, "That's okay, but did JV get in touch with you?" I was like, "Why would JV get in touch with me? I don't know." And then I said, "Oh, okay." After we joked about it a little bit, and then I said, "Okay, well, I'll give him a call after I go in and get my rod." And Uncle Josh says, "Oh no, you might want to contact him before you get the rod." So I did actually. I called him and was very excited and very appreciative of all that. But needless to say, I did still go in and get this rod so I could be out here today fishing. Yeah, Uncle Josh actually. I'm not gonna lie. I was looking at the Muddy River. I was looking at the Muddy River rods. I was absolutely. The flathead rod is really nice too. I'm not. I guess I'm not familiar enough to know like why or what the difference is between that and the regular catfishing rod, but maybe Chris will explain. I don't know. I guess that's what we were talking about earlier on the tips of these poles because I have a fast action, which is actually good for me because if I do decide I want to go, and the rod I have coming also will be the same, I can go bass fishing with the rod as well. I'm not sure about bass fishing down here. I mean, I do have this thing about alligators and cottonmouths and copperheads and red ants. They are beautiful rods. I know. I was scoping. Well, after I found the site and was looking at the shirts, I scoped that out. I really like the cat hat, and in fact, I think Chris had it on in his live just that he was just doing. But that's really sharp. I don't wear them hats, but I like them. I'm a mug collector, I guess. Oh well, there we have it. There's the second question of the evening. Then, what is the difference, Chris, between those rods, or why would you need two different types of rods? I think the Loch Ness monster is going to come up out of that water pretty soon. Michael, you still over there? Oh, Kennedy crew, thank you so much. You made it in. Nice to see you. Um, yeah, Uncle Josh, you should throw the link out there. Right now, I am not catching anything. Michael caught a fish before getting on camera. He didn't go live, but he'll post pictures of that later. That's Mike Costello Outdoors. So, but he'll post a video or pictures of his catch. But yeah, that's the only thing that so far. Both blue cat. Both blue cat rod and flathead rod are medium. heavy, fast action, but the blue cat is 7.6 and the flathead is 7. Okay. So is that really the only difference between the two is the length? Yeah, so I'm running the 7-foot here. Thank you, Josh. Is that what you were fishing on today, Tom? Yeah, what was the end result of that? I think I'm sorry I left during the boat ride. I kind of was trying to pop back in and out, but I was at work and anxious to get out here, so I was trying to close up. But I want to know what the final numbers were, who won. So the 6-inch difference gives the blue cat a slightly different tip. Yeah, well, that makes sense. Well, thank you so much for sharing all that information for those of us that didn't know or don't know. And honestly, when I went in and looked at those, and the price point on those were not nearly, I just thought, oh my gosh, the only thing I could ever afford from you was probably going to be a sticker, but but I went in there and the price points really were not that bad for those rods. I mean, I was expecting somewhere up and beyond the St. Croix prices, but a tie 3-3. Art came back into the house. Well, there you go, Chris. Oh my gosh, just keep popping that link out here. You're gonna probably sell 3 poles right now tonight, and maybe a beanie. Oh, that's nice of you to say, Kenny. Kennedy. Sorry. But my 64 subscribers are the most fabulous subscribers out there. I can't even say that. Blah, blah, blah. I'd rather have a 64 and have them be as amazing as these people are than to have 5,000 that I don't even know. This is my family right here. Yeah, Art was in the back 40. Yeah, I don't know about a monster, but it would be nice to catch something. And thank you very much. Of course, if I do, I'll be posting pictures somewhere. I appreciate you coming in and giving us all that good information and dropping the links. Yeah, that was awesome of him to come in and give that explanation. And thank you, Uncle Josh, for kind of backing me up on not knowing what it was. That was worth. I'm glad that was a good question to ask. Never hurts. what do they say? There is really no question that is a stupid question. If you don't know it, you don't know it. So I'm not going to be afraid to ask it because that's how I'm learning. Maybe if the tide would change, because this is really weird how, like, last time Michael and I were down. Michael, I forgot you were over there. Are you sleeping? Oh, he must be coming back. Cars. Um, yeah, the water raises and lowers quite quickly here for some reason. It's just really weird. But sometimes in that change and the shift in the current or whatnot, it will get a bite. I'm sorry I'm pausing, but every once in a while the camera by itself is just moving. And I don't know if it's just my eyes or if the thing is really doing that. Maybe it's because I'm looking into this light, but woo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, Dobson, right? I mean, I really actually didn't have any big plans on catching any big fish, but is that better?
My feet are still cold, but I can at least feel them now.
Did you take your boots off for a little while and get them warm under the heater?
I did. That's what I was doing.
Yeah. I'm actually just gonna step back from the light a little bit because it's giving me some weird visual thing there, kind of creepy, because like it's like things are moving and they're not moving. And no, I do not do drugs. Step out of the light. Step out of the light. The moon actually looks really cool up there.
Yeah, it does.
You know what it reminds me of is who's that? Who's the person I did the thumbnail for you for? Michael. Who's the creepy guy? Myers. Yeah, and that's what that reminds me of.
Come on, fish.
I love the educational channel stuff. Every time I think I do, every single time I've done a live, I've gotten really good information. You know what? You guys are all really fabulous with that. Seems like every time I've done any of these, I just get so much good information, and I appreciate it. That I do. I do. That I do. We are on 229, and you're still here. So we didn't talk about food. What's for dinner? I don't even know what time it is.
10:30.
It's 10:30.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, we have hours. How long are you gonna stay out here for?
Probably for another hour, hour and a half.
Oh, that's it.
I'm cold. Cold and I'm tired and I'm hungry.
Yeah,
And I got homework to do.
you can tell you're tired. Oh, I thought we were.
I only slept for like 3 hours. I was up till.
See, I was all planning that we were gonna hang until 1 o'clock in the morning.
I went to bed like around 5 o'clock this morning after doing my homework. I was back up at 8:30. Tried to lay back down. I fell back asleep for a little bit on the couch and got up and I was like, "Fuck it, I'm going fishing."
I went to bed at probably about midnight and had to get up and go to work this morning. Well, that's kind of good because I was like, oh, I'm ready to hang out because it's Saturday. I don't have to be to work tomorrow. And I am actually not cold, but
I think it's because I'm tired.
yeah, I could tell that when I got here.
Well, I'm tired.
Hmm?
I wake up, I do schoolwork before I go to work. Do schoolwork while I'm at work. Get off work, do more schoolwork. I took too many classes. I shouldn't have took so many classes this semester. I should have stayed with the two where I had no classes semester.
Well, honestly, I think I could just shut this down because
Next semester, I'm only doing 2 semesters.
we have been running, 2.5 hours.
Keep it on, and it hurt nothing.
Leave it on. I don't know. Oh, I do still have 17 fabulous people in the house. I'm not sure why. Oh, nachos. Oh my gosh. I used to love doing those. I do them with, all I would do is scoop chips and put shredded cheese and maybe some salsa on there and put them in the microwave. That's what I would do. And I do like my jalapeno peppers. Homemade vegetable soup sounds amazing. I'd have to have crackers in there. I'm funny like that though. Like vegetable soup, I would do saltines. Like clam chowder, I would do the oyster crackers. And if it's tomato soup, which I love, I would do Ritz crackers. Beef and broccoli over rice. Yum. Welcome back, JBT. What'd you have for dinner? Don't shut me off, Mike Cole says. Okay. But you're probably going to fall asleep in your chair. Yes, jalapenos, yum. You are my brother from another mother. So what I would do in New Hampshire, I really haven't cooked down here. I guess I just stay in my room because I do live with my mother and my brother. They built the house together. I just came down and occupied the space. But at home, I would take the jalapeno peppers and I would slice them lengthwise in half. And then I would take the seeds out of. Actually, did I slice? Yeah, I'd slice them and then take the seeds out so they weren't so hot. And then I would do a mixture. Sometimes I would do a mixture of cream cheese and I don't know what else I put in there, but sometimes I just did the cream cheese. But then you wrap that with the bacon and you put it in the oven and have those like jalapeno bites are amazing. So amazing. Oh my God. Clam chowder. Yes. Tomato soup and grilled cheese. Yeah. And if you do the grilled cheese, you got to put 2 slices of cheese. Like the 1 slice of cheese, forget it. 2 slices of cheese. Oh, I did not add sugar. BLTs were always my favorite though. BLTs. My mother always made me a BLT, especially if I'm sad. She'll make me a BLT or the grilled cheese. And I love my fried egg and cheese. I love that too. Fried egg and cheese is really good. Oh, like a sub sandwich? I don't blame you, Maria. I'd hang in the background too. You know what I put sugar in, Josh, actually, is American chop suey, the goulash. Anytime I've ever made goulash, I end up putting a bowl, I'll put the goulash in the bowl and then I'll put some sugar on top of that. That seems to be the only thing I ever put sugar on. I don't know why, but the sugar and the Parmesan cheese. I did not put tomato on my grilled cheese. Dropped eggs on toast. Oh yeah, those are kind of tricky to make. Poached eggs. Yes, goulash. Yum.
I love goulash.
Yeah, I guess not every. That's another thing that not everybody calls it goulash. Some people call it American chop suey. Oh, thank you, Maria. It's because I'm in purple. And just so you know, looks can be deceiving. Ah, it went out. Michael says he's going to be ready to go probably in an hour. He's been really cold and really tired. Unless we get a bite. And I also like, and I used to do this all the time at home in New Hampshire as well, as kielbasa. And I would fry, I would um, cut them up and fry them in the fry pan. And then I would put maple syrup in there and I would cook it so that the maple syrup would caramelize on the kielbasa. That is some good stuff. Yeah, actually, Michael has caught a fish both times that the last times he's been down here, but you know, you get the one and then you get nada. And now I have like a whole bunch of bait, and tomorrow is just going to be, yeah. That's because I think that's just because of the light. But yeah, tomorrow's going to not be a nice day, supposedly. Oh gosh, I'm sure if there was a bite, it would be longer than 30 minutes. But I don't have a, I couldn't stay out here by myself. I'm a scaredy cat. I know I wanted to go during the day. That was the original plan, was that we were going to go tomorrow and go out early and spend the day. But the weather coming in is, well, I haven't checked now. I mean, now it doesn't even feel like it's that cold to me, but tomorrow it's supposed to get up into the 60s. However, it's going to be like, when it rains here, it downpours. So um, not only will it be downpouring, but also the winds are going to be going about, I think, 20 mile per hour gusts. So that's just going to be nasty. A fishing game. Huh? Do you want to call it now? You got them all pulled in? As far as mine seem like it's kind of, oh no, it isn't. It's quiet. Yeah, we were supposed to have snow up in North Carolina. I don't think so here, but it has. I guess it has snowed here. Not quite like up in New Hampshire though, or in New England. Yeah, I enjoyed the snowshoeing, and I also did some winter. I did the winter hiking up in the White Mountains, and my son just bought a snowmobile. He's in Pembroke, New Hampshire, so he just bought a snowmobile. But he there, it's funny because I mean it can snow and it snows a lot, but there's not enough of a packing to really get the sleds out there, so you have to haul them up north. But that's what he did. And I got this morning, and like the bird bath and stuff actually had iced over. Yeah, the snowshoeing. Well, I really enjoyed it, but um, my problem was is that because I was hiking on the White Mountains, I had mountaineering snowshoes, and they were awesome for that. You know, and they had the big crampons on the bottom. Um, but it was great for the mountain climbing and stuff in the wintertime. But what is really fun is when you have like and if you had like just a regular snowshoe that didn't have that aggressiveness to it, you could literally just float on the snow. And I had wanted to go get another pair just so I could do that because mine were so aggressive that it was just like walking. So it really wasn't that much fun on the if I wasn't mountaineering. Mountaineering. That sounds so badass. I didn't really do that. But you can see some of my videos if you go back because like I was saying my YouTube is like I think my earliest video was 11 years ago. But there are quite a few of the summit videos in the wintertime. Yeah, cross country skiing also was fairly big. And like Bear Brook State Park, it was kind of neat to be able to go through there and do some of this that and on those because I mountain biked through there too, but also they have snowmobile trails through there, so that's not as much fun when you got to deal with the snowmobiles when you're out there trying to cross country ski or snowshoe. But I actually miss Bear Brook a lot because that's I used to be able to go and do the archery or mountain biking or like that the snowshoeing in the wintertime. And they also had the fly fishing pond out there. I fished in that a couple of times, but it's just a small little pond. And I did bring my mountain bike down here with me, and I just noticed the other day because it was in the garage and it has like a bunch of spider webs on it. Definitely haven't been on it. Not much CBC, the usual. Michael's redoing his lines. They got tangled up, and we're just chitty chatting. Like right now, Dobson, you're snowing. It's snowing. Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna leave you running for a while, I guess. I'm gonna go over here and pick up some of my stuff. What happened? Oh my God! Really? It broke in half. Holy shit! Did
Don't buy a Berkeley mudcat, just snapped in half.
how did that even
I
happen?
don't know, I was casting it out. Snapped in half. I don't know what.
I heard it, but like it didn't get snagged up or nothing. It just
Nope,
snapped
broke clean off.
from the weight.
There was only 4 ounces on there.
That's your brand new one.
Yep, brand new pole. Berkeley Mudcat just snapped right in half. What a piece of crap. Yeah, for real, Uncle Josh. That happens, man. It happens. Yeah, I haven't had any luck with reels or a rod. Or the rods. Those Sugalang reels, I had to take them apart and put them back together because there was pieces missing. Got the reels figured out, but I still don't trust them. Now the rod just breaks. Bunch of crap. Trying to see, was there like a defection in it or something? No, the crap just broke clean off. Don't buy Berkeley Mudcat and don't buy these pieces of crap. It looks like someone sawed it completely in half. That's how clean it broke. What you doing?
Just bringing some of the stuff up I don't need.
It is now. Yeah, it was a two-piece rod. The rod went inside, the top piece went inside the little piece, inside the bottom end. Oh well. It's all right. I'm gonna get those ugly stick tiger cat rods or tiger claw rods, whatever they're called.
It's really pretty.
What? My rod that's in the water? What's really pretty? What?
This little bridge in the way the
Oh, yeah.
light shines down.
Michael, it happens, man. It happens.
Yeah, that's just so random though.
Wondering if that's why he sold them to me. He wanted $50 a piece for them, but he sold them to me for 30.
Uh, you think from like just what is that the one you caught a fish on tonight?
I caught the big channel cat that I caught on the yellow rod.
So maybe just cast them out, reeling them in or whatever, and it caused it to stress crack just enough that when you went and did it, cast it again. I don't know. That's crazy. I mean, they're meant to be held up, right?
Yeah. And for it to snap clean like it did, like it looks like somebody cut it with a knife or saw.
It seems like that's been the thing lately. People's gears, like you look at DMV with the rods and the reels that broke. I think it's no, maybe it was just his reels that broke. But yeah, it seems to be going on.
I don't know. Return that junk. Man, he ain't. That guy that owns that bait shop in Garden City here, he is never open. He's the only bait shop I know is to close at like 10 o'clock in the morning every day. And every time he closes, he's got an excuse on the door. Sleeves still stay on it. Yeah, like it broke clean off.
Did that guy ever end up coming in your live? The one that sold you the rods?
No. I told him that I would promote his bait shop, because I got a bunch of local subscribers, but he's never open. So why would I promote his bait shop?
Oh, that's the one.
Like he closes every day at 10 o'clock, but his thing says he's supposed to be open till 6. What, are you packing up?
Yeah, just the stuff I didn't need. I was, like I said, I was prepared. I thought we were staying out. But I don't need it. My bait is apparently not a hot topic tonight.
There's one. Older guy? Yeah, I think I know who. Yeah. Now we have freezing rain on top of snow. Oh, that's lovely, Dobbs. Man, that thing is bright. Makes you mad. Makes you mad. I've used them, what, 3 times? Yeah, that thing snapped clean off right down here by the bottom eye. Oh. All right, CBC. We'll see you later.
Boo. 15 fabulous people still in the house. I'm probably just gonna shut us down.
Why are you shutting it down?
You want me to leave it going? I mean, I guess I don't care if I leave it going. I don't know how much time I have. Like the StreamYard, if you run out of time, do they just shut it down? Or I mean, it's not like I go live all the time, but I think my quick conversation I was going to have the other night ended up being a couple hours. Michael again, no. But there's nothing happening. There's nothing happening here. Yeah, exactly, Tom. Where is the after party? Michael is not in the party mode tonight. He's tired. Now he's irritated on top of that. And his feet are cold. Not to mention he had a live schedule.
That doesn't mean anything, boy.
Wait, no. When you start, you can go 50 hours if you want. Oh, so if I only had 3 minutes left and I started one, it would just let me keep going. And it would save my whole stream. What'd you get for snacks, Mike? Yeah. This is my brother from another mother right there. I didn't have anything nearly as fabulous as all you guys did. Is there vanilla ice cream on that apple pie? I wouldn't do vanilla. I'm a coffee ice cream person myself, but mocha coffee, whatever. Mocha chips, coffee with mocha chips. Yeah, yeah, I'd march it right back down there.
You ain't gonna do nothing.
So where do you think my line is now?
Right over here.
Still,
Uh-huh.
still sitting.
Yep.
I can't believe it just didn't do anything. Well, I can actually.
Water is cold.
Huh?
The water's cold.
Yeah, I know. I thought they still. I
They,
thought they.
they, I mean, they slow down. They do get active, but with the
Well,
warmer temperatures coming next week,
well, thank you for letting me come out and get the line in the water and for hooking me up.
mm-hmm. Got nothing but bad luck with that damn pole since I got it.
Man, I don't mind this one. Of course, I'm not out here fishing like you do. Come on, fish. Running out of time. Running out of time. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, fishy, 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 fishy. what What would you do for your Klondike bar? Put it on the. I just spit. I totally just spit. Sorry. I walked in the food line and I put it on the conveyor belt and I paid for it. Like the Klondike bar, you actually put it on the conveyor belt. Like you couldn't just like walk it up and set it down. No, you had to put it on the belt. Rum raisin. No. My favorite thing is I love banana bread, and I especially love zucchini bread with cream cheese frosting. Let me have to sniffle on my backwards. What time is it?
11 o'clock.
So twice you've gotten a fish from over there.
Mm-hmm.
So they must be right up in the shallow.
I think it's real sort of shallow over there. It's out there away. It's just the current drags it down.
Oh. Well, I noticed on the map that this it like it kind of comes to an end.
It like bends and goes off that way. One side dumps into Bull Creek, and the other side dumps into the Waccamaw down by Sandy Island. I know.
Banana pudding. Blah. Any pudding. Oh, this made me think of the one that has like the fish eggs in it or something. That's nasty. They're not really fish eggs, but that's what it reminds me of. Yes. Oh, yes, with the walnuts, though. And it has to be the right kind of cream cheese frosting, like not overly sweet.
Frosting is disgusting. Not like frosting.
Yes, Maria, why? Why do you ask? Bummed. I'm just bummed. Bummed for Michael. I wear my expressions on my face. Tired, too. I stayed up until probably midnight, and then I got up to go to work, and it's boring as hell as work. Watch live streams. Then I raced to get out here, and I didn't get anything. Didn't even get a nibble. We were close there for a while, but we had to break up. Yeah, that's the one. Tapioca. Ugh. That's like the who even thought of that? It's just disgusting. Yeah, I think as he was saying, it's just a long day. He didn't get a lot of sleep. He's tired and pretty much now aggravated over the polls. Also has homework. Between the working and the schoolwork
That's
and
all I do.
huh,
That's all I do is work in school.
work and school. Yep.
Pay off though.
And yeah, he still took time to let me come out here and hang out on the bank and hook me up on my poles.
My back is killing me.
Yeah, Maria, I know. Yeah, sometimes it just. Yeah. Ugh, you can have that. I mean, it's just a texture thing. Like, ugh, I can just even. I don't even know. That's just. Ugh. Just thinking about it, ugh, it's giving me the willies. No, 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 negative. Don't even. I don't even want to. I don't ever want to see the word tapioca again.
Tapioca pudding's good.
Huh?
Tapioca pudding's good.
Uh. Well, there you go, Josh. Michael's your brother. He likes it too.
I love cornbread.
Cornbread isn't. I don't know. It's
That's what you said.
most of the time it's just dry. It's
Well,
just
then
so
cook right.
dry. That's true, Tom. It's just kind of. I mean, like I usually just enjoy coming out here and hanging out and being outside and just enjoy it. And actually tonight for me it's a beautiful night, but I'm also quite dressed for it. But it I don't even have my I don't even have my ears covered. Up low battery. Why is that? Aren't I plugged in?
I don't know, did you plug it in?
You plugged me in and it says 80%.
That light is plugged in.
Oh,
Here,
my phone is not. Yeah.
here.
I mean, like I said, I could just shut it down. I did not record. Pardon me. Shit. There goes the whole thing. Oh my gosh, we're batting 1,000 here. Oh no. Tell me I didn't just break your light. If I did, I will replace that. Man down. Sorry guys, I just made things worse.
She's throwing you all around like a friggin' rag doll.
Oh my god. Did I break it?
Mm-hmm. Hypodermis.
I'm sorry.
Right on, Uncle Joe. You see what Uncle Joe said?
No.
He says down in front, ouch, ouch, my epidermis.
Yeah, I think I got mud on the phone too.
You're determined to knock it over onto your head.
That's why I can't touch things. Well, that was exciting. Oh, hello. I'm not touching it. Yeah. Just did. Sorry. Oh. Yeah, I haven't actually even seen Ricky in a very long time.
He's too good for our
Although I don't know that Ricky's ever come into my streams.
The very first one he did.
Oh, he did?
Yep.
Michael says that Ricky's come into my first live, but I have not really seen him. Well, I see him in the bigger channels. Um, Actually, yeah. I think I did just see him the other day. I don't know whose live it was, but it was definitely a larger channel. In fact, I think he was green.
He was in Chunky's the other day.
Oh, yeah, maybe it was Chunky. Yeah, Chunky's. Yeah. Yep, it was. Mike Costello, do you have tattoos?
I do, I got 5.
He has 5 tattoos.
Every tattoo has a meaning.
Yeah, I did not lock you in the trunk. Exactly. No, instead
One of my tattoos, some people think's offensive.
You have offensive tattoos?
I have a rebel flag or a Confederate flag tattooed on me.
Yeah, I'm about 1,000, Maria. What did you say about your offensive tattoo?
I have a bald eagle wrapped around my arm with a one of his wings is the American flag and the other one is the Confederate flag. I had a girl call me racist over it one time. So
My, you have 23? Holy smokes. I only have 2. They're just both really big. Um, are they explicit tattoos, Dobson? Yeah, a preview of the next reaction would be of Willie's tattoos. um, yep. Mine are, well, some of you saw mine. or have seen. Mine is actually of the New Hampshire wildlife in the woods with the birds. So I have the cardinal. I have the male cardinal. I have the female cardinal. I actually have a titmouse under here, and then I have the black-capped chickadee up here, which still needs to be colored in. And then it's all actually it was supposed to be a winter scene. It's not done. Um, it was taking about 3 hours just to do one bird, and my whole arm probably would be about a $5,000 piece of work. So yeah, I haven't finished it, and plus my artist is in New Hampshire. Um, Midnight Moon Tattoo is who did that. Oh gosh, so long ago. He did the one on my leg also, which I didn't show anybody. But I have a he did an awesome fish. It's a goldfish, but he did it so it looks 3 dimensional and it's face on, and then it has the hummingbird because my stepfather was very fond of them and he died of cancer. So it was really kind of a piece for him. Skip Willie's tattoos unveiling. Yeah, my brother has some sketchy tattoos, and he actually posted a picture on Facebook a long time ago. But I was just like, no, dude, I that's too much. Hi, Garrett. Here, I'm reading your message, and then I'm like, oh, hello. I can't believe there's still 14 people in here.
I feel bad, Gary. She did the same thing to Uncle Josh and Art.
Yeah, I know. And Art has the big 1 ton symbol on there. Oh, who was it? Oh, it was so funny because I stopped in after I left the Aaron's live, and I stopped in on Timmy's, and he went to go say something about you guys, and he goes, "Oh, the 2 ton fishing club," and he goes, "I mean the 1 ton fishing club," but it was kind of funny. And then he was staggering over it because he's like, "Oh," he says, "No, they're not up to 2 tons." I'm like, "What the hell?" Oh, funny stuff. I don't know. You can tell I'm getting tired. Oh, the 2 ton fishing club. There you go. Well, if there was enough people in the fishing club, I mean, that would make sense. You have some tonners and tonners. Oh. And then you got little tonners. What are those like? Quarter tonners. You have Mike Cole, really? This is another conversation I missed, but from what I'm reading right there, it sounds like you have tattoos about Uncle Josh. uh, I mean, I can see being a fan and all, but that's a little extreme. Oh my goodness. One day, maybe, but I'll finish them. I don't know. Finish my arm anyway. I don't know. My leg's done. I'm not doing anything with that. Midlife crisis. Actually, it wasn't midlife at that point in time, but micro tonners. Yeah, I like that. That's cute. Mini 1 tonners. Oh, here we go again. Art's back in there confusing me. Art just pops in every once in a while. Uncle Josh is like having a conversation, and then bam, here comes Art, and I'm like all confused. Yeah, but see, you know what though? Uncle Josh pointed out the logo. Yes. I'm like, oh, that's Art. That's too funny. Nothing, Eric. No. Well, except yeah. Oh, were you not here for the broken fishing rod? It wasn't mine, but it was Michael's rod snapped, and then I came over here plugged because nobody wanted me to turn the live off. But my phone battery died, and so I had to plug it in. And then I knocked over his ring light. It's a bad day. It's a bad day here in Conway, South Carolina, on the riverbank. Well, I shouldn't say that because Michael caught a fish. JBT's still with us.
JBT.
JBT. Isn't it funny? Because like a lot of times you'll see the screen names in there, and you'll say whatever the beginning is, but it would just be weird to call him Fishing. Hey, Fishing. No, and is it Jared? It's not Jared. Similar to that. I'm trying to remember. I'm sorry. It's unique. I thought your name, your first name, Gerald. I'm just gonna stop right there. Uh,
What you saying is you're gonna quit while you're ahead.
yes, Berkeley Big Cat. Yes, Uncle Josh was
Piece of
on it.
crap.
A huge fish broke the pole. Here, is this a fishing story? Actually, I mean, it could have been. Yeah, I did. I body slammed you all right to the ground.
Did too.
Gerald.
Like that German style.
Jarrell. Jarral. I would say Jarral, but Jarrell. Jarrell? Just nod if I'm right. I am strong, Uncle Josh, because you know I carried at least 12 of you through the whole entire castle tour. The ring lights, you broke 4 of those? Yeah, well, this isn't mine, and he's already having a bad day, so I'm just adding to it. But I think it's okay. I did get it. Interesting. I'm never right. You must be fibbing. I knew it was unique, though. See, there you have it. Um, well, what's funny about that, Eric, is that I mean, I'd love to. That's what I love to do is that sort of thing, and I mean, but really, all of my subscribers are in the fishing community. But yeah, that's I like to do the walkthroughs and stuff, and I have a few people that like to follow that. Um, Avid enjoys that too, but the castle was kind of funny because when I walked through, I didn't know. Well, I kind of had a guess that I would not have good service, but I had no idea that it was lagging as bad as it was. And nobody even told me about it except for Art. I did see Art put up afterwards. When I went through the replay, I saw Art put up the lagging sign on there, but I kept asking everybody, is it okay? Oh yeah, it's fine, it's great. But now that I watched the replay of it, it does kind of look cool because with all the lagging, if I wasn't in the screen, it probably would have been okay because it's just kind of like quick shots here and there. The way it moved around and just add to the kind of creepy effect. But yeah, it's tough. Where you gotta make sure that you have signal and find a place. And that's the other thing is just finding a place that I can do that by myself. So
What's talking about, Willis?
Doing the tours. So, like, there's an abandoned amusement park, and I always wanted to go through there and tour it. And I saw.
Talking about the one over there you were telling me about the other day. There was just a shooting the other day. 3 people died.
Yeah, so I was just gonna. 3 people just died in there.
Yeah, like 2 days ago.
Huh?
Yeah, like 2 days ago. Talking about Rock Park.
Oh my gosh! So yeah, the music park, I posted it on my Facebook. I think I just recently took it down, but I posted a link because somebody did a walkthrough, a video of it, and it was an amusement park that. Oh, thank you, Eric, very much. Um, and I had really wanted to walk through there and scope it out. They've since taken a lot of it down, and I think it is coming down. But this tour that this person did, they went through, and there was actually this big pool of blood on the floor, and obviously you could tell there was just the place was destroyed, glass everywhere. And now, Mike and I was going to try to get. I have a couple of girlfriends down here. Maybe could go do some things with me, but yeah. But Michael just told me there was just a shooting, like 2 days ago there, and 3 people died. So there's that. So kind of for me, getting out there and doing that sort of thing all by myself is
They
kind
call
of
it Murder Beach.
kind of risky down here. Like at home in New Hampshire, I really never gave any of that too much thought. I never really had to worry about too much of that. I mean, I walked through the woods all by myself all the time and find old abandoned things and was fine and never worried about it. But here, I don't know, it's kind of crazy. So until I can find somebody to go, my mother will go with me. My mother actually did the Featherbed Motel with me, and she has no problem like opening doors. And in the Featherbed Motel, um, it was just so weird because um, there was a shadow figure there, and also opening the door and finding the skeleton bones of a family of cats. It looked like a mother cat and her kittens had died just laying there together, and that was really creepy. But the live weather report, yeah, that's awesome. The bears really didn't bother me too much. The coyotes really concerned me more, actually, in New Hampshire. I didn't like the oh, there you go. Yeah, and the coy dogs, exactly. Um, I worry more about the coyotes, but the bear and the moose are actually very aggressive. And I found hiking, I was lucky enough not to come between too much of that, but I've had friends that got bluff charged by the bears, the black bears. But I've had them. I came down a trail, and there was a family of 3 of them right at the bottom of the trail where I was parked. And then I've had a moose coming up the trail at me, but never really had any issues. And like the poisonous snakes, the only thing we have there are rattlesnakes, but they're endangered, and you'd have to go into the quarries or whatever to find them. And we didn't really have, I don't know, as far as I know. Well, I don't know if we had poisonous spiders. Maybe I think the black widows were there, but I never. I don't. I think when I was little, I might have seen one and didn't know it at the time. That's what it was. JP Slayer, thank you very much for coming in. JP. Uh, yeah, I don't think we're going to be hanging too much longer.
I'm just picking up the trash or something.
I mean, been on 3.5 hours, and my pole didn't move, and Michael's pole broke. Really? So I did a lot of the. JP says hello, Costello. Hello, Costello. He actually said Mike Costello. I just kind of left off the mic. Uh, you just fought off a huge spider in your house. Um, Bobcats, really. I would have not guessed that, but I know the coyotes. Well, all the animals are just getting pushed out of their natural environments, their natural habitats everywhere. And down here, it's really bad. I mean, they're just building everything up. Pretty soon, we're gonna have alligators walking in the friggin' streets. It's kind of sad. And then you have people that are like always complaining, such and such is in my backyard, and I got this and this. Yeah, because you built up. You're taking their space. Um, but yeah, like I would go in Loudon, one of my favorite trails to hike all the time because it was so close to home. I would be even in Concord, I could just get there, but it was Oak Hill. They called it Oak Hill. It was only probably 700 feet. It took maybe, well, I would always time myself, and I got up there just short of an hour, up and down. But yeah, coyotes in there, and also one time I came down and there was just this random moose leg hanging from the trail. Kind of weird. Uncle Josh got attacked by a bobcat.
Seriously? I'd have shot it and
I don't
ate it.
know how serious he was, but
I'd
yeah,
have shot it and gave it to the Chinese.
he put it in there. Oh, he said it came through his tent and stuck its claws into my leg. Really?
Snap clean off.
Ooh, yeah, that light does give you a headache.
Uh huh. Those cougars attack. Well then.
Yeah, and then backpacking up in the White Mountains. Usually the primitive campsites and stuff, but they'd have bear boxes up there or whatnot. So um, you, yeah, my favorite. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna draw a blank now. Dang it. A Walk in the Woods, my favorite book, and even better in the audio. Oh my gosh, such a funny. It's so funny. But it's all about these friends that end up going on this, trying to hike the AT or whatever they were doing. Oh my god, it's hysterical. But he talks about trying to kill a bear with nail clippers. It's just really funny. Yeah, that was the new poll, Dragonfire. I don't know if he answered you, but yep, it was. I don't know what kind of conversation you guys are having, but it doesn't sound like anything I want to participate in.
Come on, fishy fish. I might have found the bobcat.
Yeah, I'll have to. I don't know. I'm gonna have to find out what my next adventure will be.
You should go do those
Yeah,
hiking trails I was telling you about.
that's right, Josh. Bad influences.
You should go do those hiking trails I was telling you about. Remember where I had the shots fired in alive?
Did you hear that?
On the
Hey,
other,
go hiking where the shots were
no,
fired.
listen. On the other side, instead of turning off where I went to Jackson Bluff,
Yeah, but I don't even know where that any of that is.
I'll send you a GPS map.
By myself. Is it woody? Is it marshy? Is it what is it?
It's woods. There's hiking trail.
Well, like down here, there it's flat. So that's just walking.
Pretty much. Yeah, cool.
Like hiking to me was going up on one of the 4 or 5 thousand foot mountains.
Well, you got to go up upstate to
Upstate, yeah. I found the high peak here in South Carolina,
that.
but it's like 4 or 5 hours away.
It's up there in South Spartanburg, probably. Up there in Newberry.
Charleston has a lot of interesting things, and one of the ones I really want to go check out, and it's actually a tour, so I don't know about doing a live through it, but it's an old jail, and it's haunted. But that would be cool.
Told you go up to Cowpen too. Hear me? Up to Cowpen.
Yeah, you mentioned the cow pen. I don't know where that is
It's
either.
a town called Cowpen. It's where one of the major South Carolina Revolutionary battles was fought.
Mhm. I don't know about doing the live fishing for me though. I think I'll leave that to all you guys and Michael. It was fun tonight though, just to come down because it was my first time getting the rod, the pole in the water. Eugene, thank you very much for coming in. I don't recognize the name. I apologize. Table Rock. Oh, well, we have a Table Rock in New Hampshire also, which is really cool. I don't know where Table Rock, South Carolina is. Another day older and deeper in debt. Yep. Lots of new names coming in for me. I don't recognize. Um, but yeah. So I would probably, if I go fishing again, if I was to go fishing by myself, it'll probably be down by my house. But I don't know. But I don't know if I would do it as a live because I probably won't catch anything, and it'll be just pretty much what we're doing now. I mean, I would video it if I got something. I'd try to take photos or something. I don't know what I would do, huh?
Can't wait for my new boots to get here. New boots. I told you about those, right?
Yep. When are they coming?
It's supposed to be Monday. It's supposed to be.
Yep. My wool socks made a huge difference. Oh, it's not as cold tonight as it was the last time we were out here. Really, actually.
I don't stand on my feet. I have like two pairs of socks.
Well, there's what happened with that is, and that's what happened was, um, and I learned all that when I was doing all the hiking, as we were just talking about. But yeah, you especially when you double up like that, it has to be a base layer sock and then the wool sock over it so that your
That's
feet
all.
breathe.
That's all.
But if you have cotton socks on, then that's why your feet are cold. Because cotton is not a wicking material, and if your feet are sweating, then your socks are actually wet. And that could be a part of it. And like I said, you said you had your things loosened up and stuff, but when you have the two pairs of socks on, you're restricting that.
Exactly.
Yes, Governor. Yes, that is true. That is true. Young son. Oh, what was the Karate Kid? Karate Kid. What they? I forget now. They called that guy the teacher.
Right. Oh, who's it? Mr. Miyagi.
Yeah, but yeah, Mr. Miyagi. A pack up bite, right? Yeah, I think we're pretty well packed up for the
Not
most.
really. I just picked up all the trash. That's all I did.
I mean, all my stuff is all I have over there is a chair that I wasn't even
And
sitting
I
in,
put away the GoPro
and then
tripod.
my that would just be my luck. I'd be doing that fooling around, and then I'd wipe you guys all out again.
She would too. All the body slam out.
Oh my gosh, Eugene, yes. See, I was talking about that earlier. I was joking about my purple fishing rod. I really wanted a purple fishing rod, but yeah, I was talking about that earlier because the only ones I could find was like a St. Croix purple fishing rod. I mean, people say get one and paint it, but I'm not really out here fishing a, a lot. Like this is my first time. I usually come down and just hang out with Michael and bring coffee and hang out and be annoying. But yeah, I'm not. I just thought it would be fun to put a pole in the water, and I have my own custom rod coming. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do some fishing. But yeah, mine would be day fishing. I'm not gonna be out here at night, and then the day fishing with the boats and stuff, and having to be on a dock. I don't know. But even that to go live, just to yeah, I'm just gonna be doing what I'm doing now,
I
talking.
catfish in the summertime. It's got to be at nighttime, or else you're not going to be able to because of the boat.
Yep. Well, there you have it. I can't go at night. I can't go. I can't go at night
I do a
because
lot of bass fishing in the summertime.
yeah. So I have to find more solo adventures. Really, I guess that I don't feel like my life will be threatened. I don't know if there's a haunted church in Georgetown.
If what?
Haunted church.
Yeah, it's right down the road.
They have
It's right down the road.
a haunted.
It's that church I was telling you about. It's right down there.
Really?
Yep.
Well, he's saying, is that Georgetown?
Georgetown County line, right there in the dead center of the state.
Oh, what do I know?
We're right on the edge of Georgetown, and yeah, it's like right down the road.
Really? Do
What
you
he's
want?
talking about is literally right down the road, like maybe 5, 6 miles.
Oh my gosh! Do you want to stop at the haunted church on the way home? Negative. No, but
I know exactly what he's talking about. It's called Mount Pisgah Church.
I went to a really cool graveyard, which was really creepy, but that was also in Charleston. And
They
um,
say that.
huh?
I'm sorry.
What? What were you saying?
I said they say if you walk on the property and you like there's no lights at all, you can see the guy that ran the bell tower. You can see him up there in the bell tower.
Can you hear him? I don't know if you can hear Michael back there, but he said apparently at this church, this haunted church down here, supposedly if you go in, of course,
You know how
in
the
the
church has got like that tall steeple type view?
yeah, I think yeah, I went by it, right?
Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
Like you can see him up there looking out the windows.
No, oh, really?
Yeah.
So what Michael is saying is this haunted church down here. Thanks, Dragonfire, for bringing that up. Night, Uncle Josh.
Later, Josh.
Um, that yeah, supposedly if you go in there and you turn all the lights, if you're in the dark, standing there, you can see the guy that used to run the bell tower up in the bell tower in the window. So yeah, that'd be creepy. I'd be done. Yeah, and then there was but the old graveyard in Charleston I went to and I had photos of because I just thought it was really cool, but was is very very old. And then they also have a historic downtown, which is pretty cool. But um, there were all these kids' balls just randomly like all over the graveyard, and it just was really weird to see that. And I was just trying to figure out like were the ghosts playing ball? I don't know. These kids' balls just all over the place. Well, I appreciate every single one of you that has come in, visited with us. I still have 14 amazing people in the house, and I didn't. We weren't even nothing happening. Michael got the fish before going live, so and then not much else. But I appreciate everybody coming in for my first time getting the line out there and hanging tough with us. Nothing's going on. Well, I think I'm going to say goodnight to everybody.
Why you quitting?
Oh, did we get a 2-second zap? That would be weird. Really? Oh, your guys aren't fibbing. I didn't touch nothing. I swear I didn't. Did we do a flash? We flashed on and off.
Something happened.
Twilight Zone thing.
Dogger. What happened?
I don't know what happened. I didn't touch anything, but apparently they had a flash. See, I touch it, and then all kinds of stuff happens.
LG.
Ooh. Good night. Thank you
I'm
very
not
much for
avoiding you
coming
guys.
in.
I don't feel good and I'm tired. And I'm cold. I'm cold because I'm tired. I don't know what happened.
And
You talk.
frustrated.
I'm frustrated too. Talking about the ghost, you messed them up.
That's what they were saying.
Right.
The girls just did a little zap of Rooney on the screeny.
Was it cool? I'm about to go back and watch it. Eugene.
I mean, who really actually goes back and watches this? I do. I watch my own only because I miss comments, but I don't think I miss much. I mean, I think I caught everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but hopefully I'll come up with something, Eric. Maybe we could meet halfway and you could go with me somewhere. If you're yeah, we could meet at like a 2-hour point. If you're 4 hours away, we could meet at a 2-hour point. We'll have to find something in between.
Cowpen.
And there we go. Yes.
You know where I really want to go? I want to go up to. Is it Valley Forge? No, Gatlinburg. Supposedly, if you pull down one of the old battle war fields, you can see the soldiers, the ghost of the soldiers marching through the. Yeah, I watch a lot of ghost stuff on my phone. Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Things I did not know.
I think it's Gatlinburg.
Eric's cool. He's down with it. Let's do it. I mean, 2 hours. Well, it would be 2 hours down, 2 hours back, but still. Like in New Hampshire, I would because I'm an adventurer, hence the lore, the explorer. But in New Hampshire, one weekend, I had a lot of time apparently because I went 300 miles into Maine, I think it was, for, I don't know, I was doing some lighthouse adventuring or whatever, trying to get photos. I like my photos, so I would go that and just explore. And then the next day, I went 300 miles in the opposite direction to Vermont. So, yeah. Thank you, JP. I appreciate it. I don't know what was so great. We just kind of hung out. But thank you. I appreciate that very much. I appreciate you all coming in and taking the time.
Oh my god, this thing's still twitching.
Oh, yeah. Here it comes again. I'm out. Oh,
cut the head
it's
off
headless.
like what? I cut the head off like 2 hours ago and it's still twitching. Look at that.
Oh.
That is crazy. Maybe it's possessed. Whoa.
Great. Yeah. Good night, everybody. I appreciate you all.
Why are you shutting the light?
They're leaving. Everybody's saying goodbye. I'm saying goodbye. Oh. We're down to 12.
Have a good night, you guys. Take care. Thanks for coming in.
Actually, Eric, I think pretty soon I will be able to get on the causeway. I was going to do that and do a gator watch. I don't know how exciting that would be, but it'd be something to look at in the background. But again, that's all dependent on what the signal would be down there and stuff and what the weather is. Eel mannered.
Say what?
That's a good one.
What?
Garrett said you're so ill mannered. Ill mannered. Like ill mannered?
Kinda.
Oh, good night, good night, good night. Good night, sweetheart. Do who have chairs? Michael, I can't believe you hung out this whole time. Didn't fall asleep in the chair or nothing. I don't know. Me, myself, I'm not too tired. I don't know. Maybe when I get home. Oh, the chairs, the gators. It wasn't, that's not what was said, that the gators were in chairs. I went back and I read it, and I'm not even the one that said it. Yeah, I want to get my kayak actually in the water. That's another adventure, but I do not have a GoPro. And actually, on my last live, a lot of links got thrown in there, and one of them was because we were talking about the guy who got rammed by the gator and then pushed out into the intercoastal waterway. And Mike Turner posted the link for me because I remember I saw it, but I never watched the video, so I actually want to go back and pull. I got to pull a lot of links. He put a lot of ghost adventuring links in there for me as well. And but yeah, I saw. Yeah, Mike, I got it. I was a little late. What are you laughing at, Dobson? Ah, boy. Yeah, I don't know what the gator chair thing was about. Know where that came from. All right, guys. It's been a blast. Go probably reel my line in. You watch. As soon as we shut off the live, bam, somebody's going to get hit. But that's all right. We'll take a picture. All right, guys. As usual, thank you all very much for coming in. And poof, I'm gone. If I can shut it off.